Rip.
Let it rip.
Hello!
Oh my gosh.
Hello, hello.
Hi.
Hey.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome. I haven't streamed in like 3 days. I'm so full of energy right now.
I can tell.
Well, hello everyone. Good morning, evening, or noon, wherever you are in the world. It is us, Ravanis, and we're here today with a very special collaboration stream. Today, we're gonna teach you how to do your best in auditions for Gen 3 if you are interested in auditioning. And if you guys don't know who we are, let's do a short self-introduction.
All right, shortest tutorial. Let's go.
Okay. Great. Fine. Let's do it. All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Malim Cendari, your fiery genie from Ravanis. At your disservice. Okay, next boy. Do we not know each other's heights?
We should know each
Come on,
other's
don't be
heights,
shy.
Yeah. Who's the second
me, isn't
shortest?
It's you.
Oh, are we actually doing that?
Yeah.
Because you were first regardless. I was like,
Oh my god.
Okay, it's me, Nix Voltaire, that British idiot from FSP EN, second generation Ravanis. Hello.
Yay.
What, mate?
Hello.
Well, come on in, everybody.
It's your mysterious alien. Naita Umbridge from Ravanis too.
Really? Oh my god, welcome.
Whoa.
Yeah, damn.
Doji, your tribute Ani of Backstage Production EN second generation Ravanis.
Honest.
Yay.
Yay. Hi, I'm Riser Blazingfang. One heck of a Dino Boy from First Stage Productions. Third generation surprise!
What?
Whoa!
Frozen third
We gotta
generation.
transfer.
Sorry,
What's the name of
guys.
the third generation? You didn't finish.
One
Third
last
generation.
I'm part of Third Generations. Boy Kisseroni, yay!
Wow, what a
Yay!
Sir, you had
Whoa.
that one
Surprise!
lucky member who's auditioning. Is gonna join Raven. Gen 3.
Referee, sub.
Ravenous auditions
Become a
reopened.
senpai straight away. Become a senpai straight away.
Wow.
You're getting Randy Ravenous in here as an official member. It's time to shine. Get him off the bench. He's in.
That's crazy. Okay, so this will run. If you guys remember last year, Roscoe's channel, they did a similar thing for our generation. So it's gonna run literally pretty much the same thing, except that this is our audition guide, Ravenous' audition guide. So it might be a little bit different here and there, but it's gonna pretty much serve as a nice refresher if you haven't watched Roscoe's one. Although I would suggest watching that because they do have their own insights as well. So make sure if you haven't seen the VOD and you are very curious about their opinions, go make sure to check out that as well. And also I believe a lot of the boys here have their own solo audition guide streams. Is that right?
Yeah. Mods don't ban me for
Alright.
self-promo, please. But yeah, I got one. I know Altus has one.
Yeah, so
have
if you're
one.
interested...
Are we all doing one, no?
Yeah, I think we're all doing. Is now you doing one?
I doing one?
You're doing one, right? Not you.
I was gonna do one, but everyone was doing one, so I was like, maybe I
Oh.
don't need to do one.
Now you hate Gen 3 confirmed.
Wow.
No, I'm like, if
Now he
everyone's
doesn't
gonna
wanna
do
help
one,
Gen
I feel like
He doesn't even care about Gen 3.
I didn't want it to be repetitive, so
That makes sense.
It's all right. Everyone has their own,
Yeah.
opinion and story of their journey through
Mhm.
the FSP
Yeah, for sure.
thing. Isn't it crazy? Like thinking about it now, when we were talking about Avalon doing their one, where we were watching it and we were not even, just
know
going
each
through the
other.
first stage. We didn't know each other.
Mhm.
We were all. We'll get to it. We'll talk about all that stuff.
All the good
but
memories.
Yeah, it's crazy how we've
Yeah.
We've come full circle now.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Now we're
It's almost
passing
been
the
a year
torch.
since then.
Yeah,
I
it's
can't wait for
crazy.
Gen 3 to do their own thing because they gotta do this now. It's a tradition.
Yeah.
But basically,
Remember to read the dono, Malim!
Oh my!
Remember
Wait, you
to
guys
read
hear
the
that?
Dono Malim.
At the end of the stream!
Wait, you guys hear
Remember to
that?
Read the Dono Malim.
Yeah, I heard it.
Wait, do they hear it? Oh
Read
no,
the
no, no, no.
Dono Malim.
Oh, they don't hear it. Oh my god, you guys hear it because I'm doing it through the OBS thing. Oh my god. Okay. All donos.
Oh,
will be
they
at
can't
the
hear it?
end.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they can't hear it. Only you guys. Thank you so
Do
much.
another
though.
dono at the end of stream, so then he gets the alert to then read it again.
Yeah.
And gets
Wait.
reminded.
Yeah.
Double donos.
Yeah.
Wait, did you just tell them to dono more?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Remember to read the dono, Malim!
Okay, I'm sorry. It's
At
gonna
the
be...
end of
Can't
stream.
not repeat
Yeah,
that.
I'll turn this off. I'll turn this off because it's kind of annoying. Okay, my bad for the voice.
We should
Okay.
all say it, and then you can clip us,
Oh
and then
my
you can have like variations.
Variations.
Random. It's just a gacha. Whoever
that's kinda
shouts
cute.
at you when someone donos.
Low-key like
That
that.
is.
That's my idea now. I'm
Even-
doing that. Don't
Oh my
steal
God.
it.
Even
Oh,
do it
okay.
gacha style?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can.
there's variations.
Oh, damn.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I lost my train of thought. It's gonna serve relatively similar, and if you're interested in the solo streams of all the boys, make sure to check out when they're doing it. And I'm sure they have their own shared experiences, and stuff there.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you have.
I
the
heard if you
best
watch Nick
stories.
Voltaire's audition stream, you have the biggest chance of getting in.
That's crazy. Self promo's crazy.
That's just a rumor, though. You'll have to come find out.
Yeah, and also one more important thing before we get in, if you guys have any questions, please save them. There is a portion for Q&A, so please, if you have a question, write it down so you remember it. And then when we are at the Q&A section, you can type it in, and we will pick and choose and read it out. But please do not put any questions here right now. That's okay. Yeah.
Hi.
Okay. Are you guys ready to get in?
Yeah.
Okay. First stage production audition guide, Ravenous edition. Here we go. So we're gonna go through why FSP EN, what FSP EN is looking for, and then we're gonna go fill out the form, pretty much exactly how Avalon runs it, and then we're gonna talk about the video, and then we're gonna talk about the process after, and then we will have our conclusive Q&A section. So pretty good. Okay.
Little good Q&A.
All right. Why FSP EN? Why do you want to join FSP EN? So, of course, if you guys join our corporation, you will have management that supports you. You will have great manasans, and we all love our manasans. They always support our ideas to their best abilities. You know, you guys are working as a team. So if you have any projects, anything you want help with, we got management to support you with all those amazing things. And of course, they take hold of advertising and marketing. If you guys remember, we all had our VTuber trailers. If you guys got an ad, that was thanks to the company. So they are able to push us out there into the world for more people to see. So you will have that support. And even more, you have industry connections with various artists, musicians, or other companies. That could be like gaming companies or like, I don't know, snack companies, like sponsors and things like that. You will have access to those industry level connections that otherwise you may not have. And of course, this probably might be the biggest one for a lot of people. Financial support! Especially for assets like our debuts, you get financial
Did you say
support for
snack
that.
company? Sorry for interrupting.
Snack companies?
I couldn't stop
Yeah.
thinking about that.
Didn't we get like...
We are the
yeah,
snack company.
imagine
Look at us. What do you mean?
I was just thinking referring to like the Avalon Cup, because I think they, like the prizes were like chocolate, one of them, right?
Oh.
So that's what I was thinking about, like companies
Imagine
like that.
custom snacks of all of our mascots that you can just eat.
Yeah, cookies with the our fan mascot faces. Yum, 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 yum. So you get great support.
Anyway,
like
sorry.
that.
Continue.
No problem. Okay. yeah, if you boys want to jump in anytime, like I said, it's okay to do so. No problem. But yeah, financial support is probably a big one. You get assets, equipment like PC, streaming for, you know, with the phone. Like I got help with the piano, so you know that's that. Another big thing, hand cam, stuff like that, and of course.
I want to clarify real quick. They don't just give you a whole PC.
Oh yeah, no.
You made it sound like they just give you a PC for free. It's like if something like seriously goes wrong, like or breaks or something, and you really need help with something, then and you can justify a cost, then they can help you out.
Yes. And
Very
that goes
true.
with projects too. Yeah. And like these projects are not like, if you guys are thinking, oh, covers or maybe like a special type of stream that requires certain assets or something. It's not limited to just that. If you have like a good reason for some very creative project, like you want to go to the moon, right? And you want to stream from the moon, and you want to ask FSP to help pay you to go to the moon. If you can, if you can write it off as a really good content and propose it really well, then they might be able to financially support you that way, and you can go to the moon. Whoa!
That's crazy.
I can just take you guys with my ship, though.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, that's for
Don't you have to
for
pay
the
for
other
gas,
generations
though?
that don't have you.
Yeah.
True.
Okay, only
He's not letting them
one
go. He's the biggest Gen
generation
3 hater, remember? He's
has
not. They're not allowed on the ship.
Oh, only Ravanis are allowed.
He's got scanners that deny entry to anyone. But also
except
Cendari,
Gen
Nick
2.
Filter, Malim
Let's go.
Cendari, and Rise of Blaze and Fang. Access denied.
But yeah, these are just some of the great things. Again, FSP, I believe you can look at this on the website, but we're under Reality Studios, and it is a Tokyo-based company in Japan. So we have a lot of connections with that in the Japanese sphere as well. I don't know.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Tokyo do be in Japan. if you didn't
Tokyo
know
is
the
in Japan, guys.
geography.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Of course, we go to Baruda instead.
We do, and I think we can mention this because it's on the website, but all travel costs are covered. So that's also another great way why the company can support you. Oh my gosh, free trip to Baruda. What? That's crazy. Join.
If you need to
join
go for
Gently
stuff,
now.
they're not just going to pay for any of your holidays you want to go on.
Oh yeah, no, of course not.
Just
you gotta still work.
that
related
Yeah,
to
he's gotta
us.
still work, guys. It's work related. It's a business trip. Ooh, work related business trip. But yeah,
Their business trip.
yeah.
You know, maybe they will pay for your holiday. Like, yeah, here, take this canoe, enjoy.
Ooh. A holiday bonus check.
You gotta paddle there across
I
the
got
ocean.
paddled from America to.
Wait, you guys didn't get a free yacht like me?
Huh?
What?
Damn.
Wow.
He's got a spaceship. He's got a yacht. I ain't got nothing. I got a few jammy Dodgers and a milky tea. Where do I get my
I got a
yacht?
cardboard box.
Damn, what the hell?
Oh my god. All right.
That's kind of crazy.
Do you
the
boys
whole
have
yacht?
anything else you want to add before we move on?
Nah, let's do it. Next slide.
Next line. Okay.
I've not seen any of this, so I'm excited to see what you've cooked up.
All right. Well, this
Graphics
is
design is his
what
passion.
FSP is looking for. So, what is FSP management team looking for? So, of course, big thing, and these are all rules that I pulled from the website itself. So, big thing first. Please be
Very
at least
important.
18 years of age. Yeah. All right. Here's a big announcement.
Before
I'm
you
so
even
sorry.
touch the form, you must tick all these boxes first.
Yeah, if you are under the age of 18 before you apply, so like you can't be 18 like, oh, I'm gonna be 18 a month after the audition period. No, you gotta be 18 now. You gotta be 18 now.
Yeah.
If you're 18 now, then
Yeah.
you are allowed to audition. But if you are not 18 right now, or during the month period of the audition, right?
If you are 18 on the 14th of April, submit your application on the 15th of April.
Doesn't it end on the
Otherwise-
14th
There
of
we go.
April?
On the 14th or 15th, something.
Well, it
like that.
depends. Just the day before.
Yeah, just-
and if you're still not
yeah.
18, then grow up, will you?
Yeah. Oh my god. Just accelerate the passage of time, please. Oh my god. Not that hard to do. But yeah, please, this is a very important rule. You need to be 18 now. Very sorry, but that's just it is what it is. Okay. Next
The time will
up,
come. Don't worry. Maybe next year.
You're
primarily
plenty young if you're not.
yeah. Next up, this might be a little bit of a might be confusing, but primarily an English speaker. This does not mean you have to be a native, like first language English speaker. This just means you need to communicate mainly in English. Everything you're gonna be doing is English. So if you're not confident in your English ability, I would suggest please reconsider applying. But if you are confident, if you're able to deal daily communications through English, if you're able to stream in English, like literally, it's got to be like 99% of the time, right? You have to remember that when going in. So,
Yeah, the two letters at the end of FSP, the EN, they're very important.
yeah, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yes. But by the
They're
way,
there for a
guys,
reason.
Oh,
By the way, in terms of age, if you're not 18 right now, then
yeah, you
you cannot audition.
gotta be 18 right now.
Just clarifying, you have to be 18 as of the start of the application period. So if you're not 18 right now, unfortunately, you cannot apply. There'll be chances in the future, I think. I'm not even sure. Question mark.
Question mark.
I assume. So, yes. Please, if you're not 18 as of the start of the auditions, then you have to wait till next time.
Also, probably
Not
just to
day
clarify, the age of 18 is most likely not about like hating, on young people. It's more about legal stuff. So
Totes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you guys have to, this is a company. It's not like kind of like just throwing in having fun. You are legally required to do a lot of things, or not legally required to do a lot of things, but there's legalities in the things you have to do, because you're working with a company now, and if you are not a legal adult, that is going to be very complicated. So please, at the start of the application, I did write the time later so we can see when that was, but at the start of the application, please be 18. Yippee. All right, next up, so please be a consistent content creator. Now, what does this mean? You guys, if you are auditioning, please make sure that you're able to deliver content 3 times a week for at least 1 year. This is a pretty, I would say this is a hard requirement. We all stream pretty regularly every week, right? It is
Do
part
we?
of the job.
Oh.
So if you guys
I
are like,
rarely stream.
oh, okay,
bruh,
buddy.
you stream so much.
Yeah, what the heck. You have like 2 streams every day almost.
I know.
Yeah. So if you're like Altes, great. But if you are like only able to stream once a week, please reconsider applying. We need to have consistency in what we do here. So make sure you guys have the time, I'm pretty sure on the form, which we will look at later, it asks if you're a student or not. We do not, what's it called, like ban students. If you're a student like uni or something, you are able to apply, but please make sure you have the time in between your classes, for example, to be able to stream at least 3 times a week. Even if you are,
You're all students right now listening to Senpai Malim
yeah.
teach you all about FSP
Oh,
EN
yeah.
auditions.
Even if you're not a student, if you're like a regular maybe office worker, or you have a job, if the time is it takes too much time, and you don't think you have the energy and time to stream at least 3 times a week, it might not be a good fit for you. And next up is be enthusiastic to take on new challenges as a VTuber. So I think for me, I think you boys, if you have another opinion, you can hop in. For me, this means like we have a lot of like cool projects always working on in the background that doesn't necessarily have to do with streaming.
Who's eating in my ear?
Riza.
Stop it!
You gotta mute yourself when you're eating. Come on.
What you eating?
Fruit.
He's being a healthy boy.
Okay, he's been healthy.
Let the boy eat. Let the boy eat. But yeah, so you know, there's gonna be moments and times where you're gonna be doing content that is not necessarily stream related. So in my opinion, taking new challenges as that, if you've never done those kind of things, is what I think taking on new challenges means. So you gotta be up for the task. You gotta be up for the change and adaptability. You know, things like that. And these ones, if you guys can see, are bolded. And then last 2 bulletin points aren't as bolded. So the first 4
Hands are bold? What did you say?
bolded.
Oh, I thought the font color was something that wasn't on purpose. So I was looking, I was like, does Malim know that?
Oh, yeah,
it's like
no.
kind of gray. The last 2, like streaming is like black, but
Yeah. I did it on purpose. So basically, yeah, experience in streaming. Streaming is bolded because that is our primary thing that we do. We stream, right? So you know, this doesn't mean that you, how do I say, it is not a requirement to have, but it's like it is what we do. So if you don't have experience in streaming, please
Start right now.
Start
now.
right now.
Hey, in fact, start yesterday. Rewind time and go and start it already.
Please.
If you don't know if you even like streaming, then definitely do it now. It's free to do. You will know if you enjoy it or not. Some people do, some people don't. And just think, all these people applying, even though it's not a requirement, unless you have some crazy other skill that no one else has, they would potentially favor people that have experience streaming. You're going against all these other people, right?
Yeah.
So
I mean, like,
definitely
if
start
I,
streaming.
right, was a Mana-san looking at these applicants, if there was one person that had 0 versus one person that had like 1 month, and they're like equally the same in skill, right? I, of course, would lean towards the guy that has 1 month of streaming experience. Even if it's like you don't think it's that much, and if maybe you've only been like streaming for like 2-3 days, it's still way better than the person who had 0, right? So make sure you know.
It's the job you will be doing, so knowing how to do said job is definitely
Yeah. If you've never
boon.
like even
I'm not gonna lie.
OPS, start now.
I'd be kind of impressed if someone that had like years of experience and someone that just started had the same exact, you know, skill. I would be like, oh wow, this person only has 3 days. That means they can grow even more.
Yeah.
Wow, no, that was just me thinking.
I mean, of course, we don't always look at your streaming ability as well. There's also a lot of other things FSP considers, like example, content creation as well is also still a big plus. For example, if you're a great gamer, or you can make music, or you can draw, or you can video edit it, and you know, etc., etc. Like any form of content creation. Like even if you don't have like a streaming kind of like portfolio, if you have like, for example, Altus is very good at art. If you have like a art portfolio or something to show,
good at art. Shit streamer.
holy shit! Hey, don't say that. Don't tell
No.
the boys.
That's what it sounded like you were saying.
No, don't discourage the boys.
Crazy.
I'm just saying.
That's what it sounded like.
I gotta
Oh my gosh.
gotta get back to drawing more naked men then.
Ooh.
Maybe it'll make up for my streaming ability.
Yeah, I think that's a great fit for FSP. But I'm just saying, like, even if you don't, if you have something else, it still is a plus, and we will, you know, see it as a good thing versus somebody who has nothing, right? So, but I still bold at streaming. It's very important that if you have at least even a little bit of experience, is still a big push towards your advantage. And then another push is the ability to speak other languages. Of course, again, this is not a hard requirement, but it is very nice, and it looks nice, and it is a very big
It's a
advantage.
lucrative skill to have.
Yeah.
I mean, it's always good to know more languages. But then look at Nix and me.
Yep.
We still made it.
I mean, yeah, because there's like other points that you guys, have.
It's
very
a
good.
nice to have, but not a requirement.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even primarily an English speaker. I don't know how to talk properly, type properly.
I mean, I speak Australian, so like both of us in the same boat.
Yeah, so I mean, for me, I think the only box I ticked was I was over 18. So anything's possible.
Hey, what do you mean? What do you mean? We could talk about that content creation, dude. I know. Do you guys remember the emo karaoke? Come on, that shit was great. Hey.
Yeah, the production.
Don't put yourself
pretty
down.
sick. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Okay,
I think was being over 80. Okay, humble boy.
Yeah, that was
Sit your ass
after
back
though. That was
down.
after the fact. That was after the fact.
No.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
had those video editing skills before the fact.
Yeah, no, I didn't know. I didn't know how to do anything. I watched a YouTube video.
That's where we all have
How
to
to
start
do a
somewhere.
sick
You had
karaoke.
your YouTube watching skill.
YouTube watching
Yeah,
skills.
if you know how to read and follow instructions and watch YouTube tutorials and type in a search bar, you can do anything.
Yeah.
There is unlimited knowledge out there for free.
Start studying
on YouTube.com.
now. I feel like
Fair.
most of us kind of like did that because I also did not know how to touch video editing or mixing or whatever until I searched up on YouTube and learned it over the span of
Yeah.
months.
Or you can ask us when you get in, because we'll be your senpais then.
True.
And then we can help you out and
Yeah.
pass all our knowledge over to you.
Use us.
Yeah, you can ask.
Which means I'll just send you the link to the video I watched.
If you have any questions, ask your favorite senpai. Naita Umbridge.
Yeah. He loves you guys already.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get me
just make
beaming
sure
number
you
one
viber.
call him Umbridge senpai.
Oh, Umbridge senpai. Yeah, Lucy's already on it. Let's go.
Just don't ask if you can get on the ship. You got to work your way up to that.
Yeah, you're not getting on this ship, unfortunately.
Different ships, just not that kind of ship.
Oh.
Mhm.
Okay. Anything else you guys want to add, maybe? To this?
No.
No. We got all the points.
No.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then we can move on. Whee! All right. Here it is. Let's
Whoa!
look at how to fill out
Transition.
the form. Wow. Okay.
The
I mean,
Wow. The
boom.
form.
The form.
Fucking hell, it's small. Hold on.
Is it small? Should I make it bigger?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's tiny.
Like, wait.
Okay. Oh yeah. Now we're cooking.
Now
Yeah,
we're
let's
cooking.
go.
Is
Let's
this
go.
good? Hold on.
Can you
Let
bring
me...
the chat? Are you gonna crop it? Actually.
Yeah. I'm gonna crop it. Wait.
Yeah,
give me-
crop.
Give me a second.
One.
There. Yeah, I did it.
See,
1 second.
now just
See?
think, if you'd never been a streamer and you didn't know about OBS, you'd be cooked right now. You
Yeah.
wouldn't know how to do this magic.
Yeah.
Learn how to crop.
The chat would have been hidden forever.
I'm a professional
Alt
streamer.
Drag. That's it.
Okay. You guys see this?
That
It's
one's
fine
for
now?
free. Yeah, that's good.
Okay. All right, let's take a look at the form. First stage production, EN, third generation, male talent audition form. Woo! And the deadline is
Deadline!
April 15th.
Yeah, if you're
2025.
17, that is also the deadline for being 18 is April 15th, 2025.
No, it's
No,
the start of the
3:58.
application period.
It's March
Start,
15th.
start.
It's March 15th.
Oh, from when it opens?
Yeah,
Yes,
from when it
it
opens.
Yeah, so if you
You
become
weren't
18 on
when it
March
opened?
16th,
You're fucked.
it's over.
Just, you know what?
Yo,
March
get
March
right.
15th JST.
Damn, that sucks.
You've got lots
Damn.
of time, okay?
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to worry.
If
You have
you
your whole life ahead of you.
if you
Yeah.
can't audition now, there's always opportunities in the future, and you could take it as spend this year to start working on your own and building up a
Yeah.
year of streaming / gaming content, to show on the next time. So, you know, it
The
might not
portfolio
be...
begins today.
It might not be like, you know, it might be discouraging now, but it could be a silver lining, because then the next time you audition, imagine the competition. You have 1 year compared to the people who might only have months or days, right? So think about it in the good way.
Yeah, training arc. Let's go. Go.
Also here, as you can see, we just reiterated application requirements. You must be at least 18. You must be able to speak English. You must be able to consistently deliver content, and basically the same thing that we talked about. And here's the preferred. Again, these are not required requirements. They're not hard requirements, but they're very, very big pluses. Very nice. I guess ability to speak Japanese is a very specific point. So yeah. Okay. Make sure to read everything, guys. Please don't just skip everything. So make sure to read all this if you're really filling it out. Make sure you understand. Well, let's fill it in, shall we, boys? Okay.
Right.
Randy.
What's your email address? Let's go.
Ravenous@gmail.com.
Ravenous.com. Oh. At gmail.com, why not ravenous.com?
Does that even work?
I don't know.
Can you imagine if
Wait.
it's actually a random?
Randy
out there?
Ravenous@ravenous.com. There's no way that's actually like.
I mean, I don't think
Oh,
he needs
shit, it
to
works!
click submit at the end. Yeah, he doesn't have to click submit anyway.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Imagine I do.
Randy just thinks he's hacked, bro. He's just looking at his phone like, what the frick is going on? Lock it down!
Okay. So
What's Randy's middle name?
Randy Robert Ravenous.
Oh my god.
Randy Robert.
Robert, yeah.
Okay, Randy Robert Ravenous.
Triple.
Okay,
There you
question one. Question
Basic information.
2?
Basic information.
Email is-
Question 1.
0. Question 0, I guess.
0. So
Question 1. Full
this
name.
is
Legal name.
full name, birthday, location of residence. Please make sure this is all correct information. Do not lie. They need this.
Your
This is
actual
very
name,
important.
not your VTuber name, not your YouTuber name, not your Discord.
Not your gamer name,
Kitten
your
username,
actual
your gamer
legal
tag.
name on your passport.
On your passport,
Yeah.
take it out. Take out your birth certificate, full legal name. You gotta put everything there. And your birthday. When was Randy Robert Ravenous born, guys?
He was
Oh.
born on the 1st of the 14th of February,
Oh.
1998.
Okay. Wait, did I just do that wrong? Wait.
Okay.
14th of February. There we go. 1998. Cool. And where's Robert Roddy Ravenous from? I'm just gonna this one. Vietnam. Okay.
Boom.
Cool.
He's from Vietnam.
Make sure
He
it's
learns something new
all
every day.
up to
Xin
code.
chào.
Okay? Xin chào.
Mhm.
Okay. Next up, the self-introduction. Skills and experience might be the hardest part of the form. So, which characteristics do you see yourself most suitable in? Just like the second gen, when we were auditioning, we were given these 5 different options to really hone down the kind of character that we want and we think is most fits us. Now, I will say, what you put here doesn't necessarily mean is what you will get if you pass through. So just remember, everything is really subject to change. But this is a good way for the Monasans to know like what you kind of are aiming towards, what you're kind of feeling, like the vibe of yourself. But ultimately, it could change in the end. It could change.
Don't worry about the model so much.
Mm.
Think what personality you can play on stream the best,
Yeah.
because that will ultimately be the decision. I did not audition for Nix Voltaire or the
Oh, we're
Cyan
gonna talk
Man.
about this.
Yeah,
I mean,
I've
I
said
feel
it
like
multiple
they've
times
talked about
before.
this before. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys
I
remember
I will have
your?
talked about it as well.
Do you guys remember your
Yeah.
like
It
description?
was like, I
Yeah.
can't remember. Does anyone know what it was?
I don't remember too.
Mine was like,
Mysterious. and
yours was
something, right?
mischievous.
Yeah, I
Yes.
remember that.
Yeah.
Mischievous something.
Cyan Man was like mysterious and like
Cool,
Yeah,
no?
so
The
logical.
Nix one, the Cyan one was logical and mysterious, which was my last choice even. It was the bottom of my list. If I put them in order, I remember speaking in like the interview and saying like, this is my best and like least. Ryza was my number one. Ryza is the one that I auditioned for.
It was like
mainly.
energetic. And
Malim was my second
something,
choice.
right?
Yeah, it was energetic or something, which I am, right? So, yeah, that is the order.
I think Nayu was
And now I'm here. So,
sensual. Something I just remember that word, sensual.
Ooh.
yeah, dominant, sensual,
Still is.
sexy as
Yeah.
fuck.
Oh, look at him! Look at him! What a
Ooh,
cute patootie!
Look at that wing.
Oh wow!
Look at
Oh,
that
very
So yeah,
wing.
just take what you think suits
Something
you the
sensual
most.
down
but
here.
yeah,
I
you might
mean,
not end up with that. Just
At the end, as you can say, if you guys can see Nick's with Riser's model, you guys can kind of tell. But this is like for you to just tell the company. But at the end, I feel like the company knows what they're looking for and like what the models look like too. So they also want to fit your personality, your voice into the models. So yeah, it's mostly about that. So at the end, the company will see what fits the most and will maybe ask you if you are interested in a different role. If not, yeah, you can also choose what you think fits yourself too.
I was like, yes, I'll take anything. Yeah, I'll take it. Let me in.
But yeah, but I think ultimately, they do make very good decisions. I mean, like I can't imagine us being swapped around at all. You know? I think we all fit ourselves very.
No, they
very
nailed
nicely.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And again, like don't worry too much about the models. They're always subject to change. So what you see right now isn't going to be the end product. I mean, you guys can literally tell if you look back at the previous auditions for Avalon and for us. There's a lot of changes between some of us, right? Maybe not so much for others, but definitely there's always minor changes. So don't worry too much.
I was
about
actually a little bit sad when I was told that I was going to be this. And I was like, no, that's not me. And then they're like, here's the model progress. And they showed me it. And I was like, no, I fucking love it. I'm on board. Let's go.
Yeah, exactly.
Hell yeah. As soon as I saw it, I changed my mind instantly. I was so happy. And I was like, yeah, that's my favorite. Well, to be fair, I didn't see the other ones at that point, but I saw this one. I saw me, my sexy body, and I was like, hell yes.
Yeah.
Now I'm ready.
I was also like really happy to hear like what mama we're getting and like how it looks and like everything was like, oh, it's so good, it's so good. So just trust, guys. The Monosons, you guys are in good hands if you guys get through. So
Trust
don't
the process.
don't
Totally.
Okay, so for Randy Robert Ravanis, what do you think? Which characteristic do you guys think he fits?
He's definitely crazy and egotistical. Have you seen Randy?
Oh yeah,
Ravanis?
for sure, 100%.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
he thinks he's part of the team and he's
Okay.
I
not.
have to agree.
All right, crazy and egotistical. Okay.
Out of curiosity, what would you guys have chosen for yourselves if this was the choices and you were applying?
Oh, if
if
we
these
were
were the
applying for
choices?
Gen 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely crazy and egotistical. Maybe not so much egotistical, but definitely crazy. No, rebellious and needy, that one.
Rebellious and needy. I see myself in like at least 3, I feel like.
I'd go for dedicated and empathetic.
Empathetic? Oh, I could see that. Yeah, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
I might also go for rebellious and needy, I feel like. I
see that.
I would take needy and empathetic, actually. I would take both of those. What about Nayu and Altus?
You can go first.
Me? I feel like, out of those choices, maybe either the middle or the last, dedicated and empathetic as well, or prideful and ever protective.
I agree. I think the end, the last one, yeah.
I was thinking the same, but I don't know.
Yeah, I see. So as you guys can see, we have like choices that are like the same, very similar, right? But the end, we all have our own individual characteristics, and I think it still worked out in the end.
And I'm not mysterious or logical, so
Yeah, you don't have to fit the personality to a T, right?
Yeah.
or at all in my case. If they think you're a good fit for the 5 boys, regardless of that, then they'll put you there.
Yeah. So, really focus on your own personality, I would say, like your own individual, first and foremost, and also your ability as a streamer and content creator in general. Oh,
Nope.
Nick's
I
died.
lost him.
What the?
Nick. No.
Bro dipped out.
happened?
Monasan's
Can you
pulled
hear
the
me
plug.
still?
His personality isn't correct.
His voice.
I'm alive! They're like, damn, we got the wrong guy. I knew he wasn't mysterious and logical. Get that other dude in here.
Get that dude out of here.
I knew this was too good to be true. Oh well, it was a good 4 months or whatever.
That's crazy.
Now they're saying that he should apply for Gen 3.
Okay. For the next one, self-introduction, we will have a portion, so we're gonna skip this for now. We will talk about it later. Okay. If you speak any other languages besides English, please list them down below. I mean, same thing, All right, what kind of?
Yeah.
Well, he can speak Vietnamese, obviously, from Vietnam. So there, Vietnamese. I don't know, Japanese.
And maybe as well, when you write these, put your proficiency in those languages in brackets as well. I think that will help them out, just because, there's a big difference between saying like you can speak basic baby Japanese and like you're fluent in Japanese. So if you just put Japanese there without any other context, then getting put on the spot might be a lot harder for you. So
Like
try
survival. Like you could get by.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just whatever you want to type in, survival, basic, conversational. They will understand. And your ability in those languages may or may not be tested. So please don't lie about this as well.
Please
do not lie.
tell the truth, guys. If you can't
Yep.
speak fluent Japanese and you write you can, they're gonna find out very fast. Okay. This is not the time to be lying on your forms just to try and make yourself look better, because these are skills that they would want you to show.
Exactly.
They will test you.
They will.
They will. Okay. Experience with streaming. Again, don't lie. If you don't have any, please say no. Because literally, down here, they're gonna ask for URLs, right? And if you put it, they will check through it. And if you have like a YouTube channel with nothing on it and you say, yeah, I have experience with streaming, they're gonna ask questions and it's not gonna look good. It's not gonna look good for you. So please always be honest. So for Randy Ravanis, let's say he does. If yes, how often do you or did stream? Same thing, just type in like, oh, I stream 4 days a week, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and I stream for an average of 3 hours. Make sure to put the, again, correct number. Don't say like you have 1,000 because they will check. They will check like your links that you put here, I don't have to
be vetted,
right? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think for those ones, the streaming experience as well, make sure you put something down that like you can back up. Make sure there's kind of evidence. Don't just say you streamed 10 years ago and you had 1 million followers, but then the channel's gone now mysteriously. But your thousands of hours of streaming are still there. Make sure you have something that they can at least double check a little to make sure that everything checks out.
Exactamungo.
Also, like, just because it says like to provide the URL link doesn't necessarily mean that, like, does that mean I needed to have this link in the first place? No, that's not the case. Like, just like include whatever you have. Like, don't just like suddenly create one out of the blue just to fill in the blank. If you don't have it, then that's fine. Just provide what you're using.
On top of that, this is my opinion, but if there's no benefit in showing something, I don't think it's necessary, but that's up to your decision. As in, if it's something that benefits your position, yes, I think it's good to show it. But if you have a channel that has like 0 subscribers, I don't think it's necessary to include it. But again, yeah, it's up to you what you think is best for this application form.
Yeah.
Unless you have like 100 streams on there and might only have 5 subscribers, then at least that shows you got a lot of experience.
Yeah,
Can you scroll down a bit?
The algorithm just hates you.
yeah, but yeah, just like what Naya said, that still improves your position showing you streamed. But if you got no videos and 0 subscribers,
Yeah. These don't have the red stars. They're not essential. You don't need to just go make a Twitch if you don't have one. Account created 3 days ago when they check it.
I just want to quickly mention, guys, if we could please stay on topic, please. And since we're going through the form, let's keep the chat on the form itself and nothing else, okay?
yeah.
I thought you were talking to us. I was like,
no.
I'm sorry.
No. I'm talking to chat. Yeah. So
Q&As at the end of the stream.
Q&As and any other discussion and discourse stuff. Let's keep it for other times.
If I see any
I
other
was checking all the
questions-
channels like, where was we being
if I
told this?
see any questions in stream, I'm gonna ... and you guys know that ... is for you.
Oh, damn.
You know what? We're all mods, right? I'm looking
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah,
Any
yeah.
questions? That's it. You're out.
Okay.
No mercy.
Time. All right. Yeah, but basically what the other boys said. So make sure to put in the URL if you haven't, and if you want to show it, of course, make sure to weigh in the pros and cons. Of course, if you have other stuff like TikTok, Instagram, there's probably like any other websites as well. They're always welcome. Audition. And here, if you would like to share any other details about yourself, please let us know below. I don't know what you boys did, but for me, if I looked at this would be kind of like my time to just like chill out extra content like that I do, or like things that I like skill sets I have, or like any stories I can share that will help me look more favorable. This is kind of like for me, it's like a free space to just basically chill myself out, like promote myself out
Absolutely.
in written form. Now again, don't write like a whole essay, because the Mana-san's gotta look and read, right? So don't write like a whole lifelong story. This is not like a college application, where you're trying to get into college. Short,
I'm trying
precise,
to find it.
and
Direct to the point.
direct to the point. Yeah.
Don't need to fluff it
Yeah,
up.
but sell yourself for that. Like, make sure that you present the best possible information that you couldn't tell otherwise, like above in the answers above. Make sure you if there's anything special talents you have, anything that you think really puts you makes you stand out from the rest, make sure you add it there. Yeah, I mean, once again, it doesn't have to be super short, but like not essays.
If you genuinely have like a lot of things to talk about, of course, please put everything down. Like if you're literally just so jacked with skills, you're a dancer, you're a singer, you do martial arts, you are like a stunt driver, I don't know, whatever, right? Anything. If you genuinely have a long list, please write it all down. We will, they will want to know. But yeah, just don't like put unnecessary information, right?
If I'm not mistaken, I think I added a PDF to that part.
A PDF?
Oh my god!
Like a link or something? You put your resume down?
Yeah, like I literally added like a little extra to it. Like, I have this stuff too if you want to check it out.
Okay.
Oh, I got the okay, I found it.
Oh.
I put the things if you want to see them there as well. The original
Oh yeah?
what are they called? The things. Dominant and perfectionist. Extroverted and energetic, which is what I chose. Mysterious and logical. Sensual and teasing. Naughty and assertive.
I feel like Nice gotta step up the teasing, hello.
That's true, huh? Wait, so dominant. What was it again? Dominant and
Perfectionist.
Perfectionist. So that's Altus, right? It was.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's me.
Okay. That's crazy. Yeah. Do we fit the bill? I think
Extroverted and energetic. Jeez.
I think I could see a little bit of us in those words. Maybe
Totally.
not like 100%.
Yeah.
Well, Nyx is here, but you know, maybe not Nyx.
I can see mysterious and logical a bit in Nyx.
I think like the trailer was like really good. That was so. I remember
Mysterious and logical in the trailer.
in the trailer.
Yeah.
It was really good. It was really good.
Okay, here's the thing, right? I was actually like, I'll be honest, I was a bit scared because I thought everyone was expecting that out of this character or out of me. And I knew I wasn't that, so I was actually quite nervous. I was like, oh, but I'm nothing like that. What if they hate me? What if they
I
want
remember
that?
you saying that before.
Yeah. So, yeah.
But everyone loves
anyway,
you.
talking about the thank you. But if we're talking about the add additional details, I'm looking at mine right now. I did about 8 paragraphs. I'm not gonna say what I did because we can't, but mine was freaking. I'm scrolling down. It's massive.
My God.
I was
well,
shitting the hell out of myself.
For this part, I feel like a lot of people don't know if it's better to add more or less. I feel like it doesn't really matter as long as it's easy to read. Like,
Yes.
I think that structure is important here. So if you want to write longer, don't just have, a long paragraph. Like, put it into bullet points, make it easier to read for the person that's reading the form. And if you want to make it short, I think that's good too. Just make it like, important things in the beginning, have some things to back it up after that. I think it's
Don't
a
add
lot
lots
about
of filler and get off topic and sidetrack. Just put in the main important things to sell yourself with. If every word you're writing is important and describes the thing you're writing about, then that's fine.
Yeah. And make sure at the end of the day, it relates back to how you would be a good fit for FSP EN. Because, if you're telling them about different skills that you're never going to use in streaming, you're never going to use during your time here, perhaps it's better to not.
Yeah, I was a model for a makeup brand because my face is so perfect. Well, that doesn't help you at all in this industry, I'm afraid.
Unless you could talk about the makeup, and then it could be a good Satsu point. It's like,
yeah, but once again,
always
if
something
you
you
can
can
relate it to
extend.
stream, it's fine. But otherwise, there's a lot of things that may be interesting in conversation, but not for the form and audition itself, because they're going to be going through a lot, and if they just see you talking about unrelated things, paragraph after paragraph, they're going to be like, you might have some really good points hidden within those paragraphs, but if they're just hidden within a pile of fluff, then they might not be able to get to that. So, think of the poor sons that have to read everything.
yeah. They are
they
human
suffer
after
enough
all.
trying to look after us. They don't have to suffer.
Hey, they put the auditions up. They know what they're getting themselves into. They
Five
want
more
a
naughty
Gen 3.
boys
They gotta
coming
go back into the
soon.
trenches.
Yeah. Okay, all very good. Let's move on. All right, additional information. Again, make sure these are truthful. You have live streaming? Yes. Are you currently applying for any audition? If you are, make sure yes. If you're in the
There you
process, like,
Be honest.
if it's
They would know.
they would know, yeah. They would know,
Able to
guys.
see everything.
They are the dark overlords for a reason. They know and see. So if you are thinking like, oh no, if I am applying for somebody else, but I don't want to say it because that will like ruin my chances. First of all, it won't. Second of all, they will know anyways, and since you lied, they're gonna automatically reject you because how can they trust you now, right?
Yeah.
So make sure you just gotta put it in. Just gotta put it in.
Honesty is the best policy.
I concur. So yeah, if you do put yes, please name the agencies and stuff. Here we go. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Are you employed or a student or neither or other? If you have like another thing, so make sure to put down the correct one. Do you have valid ID or passport? They asked this because, as you guys know, we mentioned we go to Bermuda to do a lot of fun projects. So, you know, make sure if you do put yes, if you don't put no, and then work on that from there. How did you hear about this audition? Just put in where you heard it from. Randy, you heard it from us. So yeah, there you go.
Where he's friends.
Others.
He calls us his friends, but you know,
Others.
that's the egotistical bit coming out again.
Okay.
What did Cass heard about it
It's
on Yelp?
Well, then make sure you select other for that.
All right. Yelp. There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Next. Okay. I think this is probably the end. Read the terms and conditions, guys. Definitely
Make sure you read it.
make sure to
guys.
read it, okay?
Before
Like-
you click yes.
Click it, read it, okay?
Read off it.
Where is it?
Here it is. Read all of this.
Nah, we're not reading that. Nah, fuck
It's
that.
long. I actually sat down and read this, like the whole thing.
Yeah, I read it.
I read the whole thing. Yeah, because
You
I wanted to
should,
make
guys,
sure.
you should.
You definitely should.
For any form, before you sign it or tick, please read it. I know it seems like a lot, but especially when you're this serious about all of this, please take the time to read it. You know.
Just don't read the last paragraph when it says you're selling your soul and you're stuck here forever. What?
Oh, just contact.
No,
me.
go up! Scroll up!
I cannot imagine Riser reading that. What do you mean? I read every single thing.
Also, one thing that I noticed after like going through the form, I feel like it's very short. So that means what you put in the ones that you can matter a lot. So
And we
Try
haven't spoken
to-
about it yet, but there is the video that
We
we're
will go
going to
over
get to
that.
that, but
Yeah. Okay.
that's definitely a big part of it.
Make sure to read
Wait,
the
what we're looking
privacy
at now, what's
policy
this?
too, just to see how your information is being
There's another
handled.
thing.
Yeah. Okay, and I think that's it. There we go, and I can click submit and fill in for Randy Robert Ravanis in the long spreadsheets that Manasans have. Ha ha ha. I'm just kidding. Okay, but yeah, that's it. So yeah, again, like Nagi said, it's pretty short. So definitely make sure to put in the things that matter the most, right? Okay.
Yeah, it was exactly the same form as last time, actually.
Yeah. just-
Minus the personality differences.
Right. Okay, let me make sure I'm back here. Okay, here we go. Moving on, I think the video. Here we go. Now we can get into the nitty-gritty. The video. Okay, I wrote down a couple
a
of
video?
pointers. Makings of a good video. This is arguably the most difficult part of the audition process, right? At least the application process. So this is just my opinion, and the boys can say their opinions later. But I want to reiterate: number one, there is no single best method. I feel like a lot of people would want like this kind of one pill fix-all solution of like how to make the best audition video. There isn't, guys. Truth be told, everyone does their audition video differently. Everyone has their own flair. Everyone has their own idea of like what content they want to show, of how they want to show their personality. So this is kind of, there's no single best solution, and it's very like a good test to see how well you can showcase yourself on your own as an individual, as a streamer, and as a content creator, right? So sadly, there is no single best method, but there are ways where you can, up the chances, I would say. So, for example, showcase your ability as a streamer entertainer. Now, I feel like a lot of people, when they're going to the video, they might just think of like, staring to the screen and says, "Hi guys, my name is Malim Cendari, and I'm so excited to be part of the audition process for first stage production, third generation." Yeah.
All the X amount of people are excited too. That's why they're here. Get on with it. You gotta be coming in hot. Bang, bang, bang. I can speak 50 languages.
Yeah.
And then say 50 different words. And well, maybe not that, because you could just probably read that off a thing and they'll just call you out on it. But if you can sing. If you can dance, well, won't help you straight away, but eventual 3D maybe. You can start, if you can spin on your head, spin on your head.
Still show it. Still show if you can dance, If you're like, I don't know, amazing cook, show it. Why not? If you can make it entertaining, just do it, Again, like here, make it as entertaining as possible from the get-go. The way I view the video is like, it's kind of like a video I would upload, like for people to watch, to be entertained, right? For people to like have fun while watching it. That's how I see it. At the same time, showcasing my skills and my talents, right? But if it's like a really stale, like 5-minute video of you just listing off things from a document, it's
You're
not
just
gonna look the
talking
best.
and doing nothing. Remember, they're going through so many of these videos. They want something to wake them up. Just imagine this, right? They're going through however many audition videos a day. They get a new one and boom, instantly, they smile. They see you. They notice you. Maybe they laugh. Maybe they're like, "Oh my God, look at that. Whoa." Suddenly they're locked in. Can you get the attention? Can you keep the attention for up to... I don't think there is a time limit, is there?
5 minutes, right?
It's suggested, but I don't think it says...
I wouldn't suggest going over 5 minutes, though. Like, maybe a few seconds,
sure,
but...
Once again, they have to watch a lot of videos.
Exactly.
A roughly 5-minute video, it says, so...
Roughly,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
So you can... Mine was over by almost a whole minute, by the way. So
What?
there you go. I think mine was like 5 minutes, 47 seconds, I think.
Oh my God.
There you go. It was a banger, so...
That's crazy. Well, it worked
47
out.
seconds. I wouldn't go over 6 minutes, though, for sure.
That might be
If you
a
feel like
bit...
you do need that time, then go for it. But
If it's super jam-packed, yeah.
And I'm here, so...
On the flip side, though, you can also, make it shorter. It doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. As long as, of course, the content is good. For example, mine was like... I think I had a whole 40 seconds off from 5 minutes or something like that. So that could have been like a whole minute I could have used to showcase other things, but I jam-packed it.
It's more rememberable if it's short. If it's longer, then they might forget some things. They might have to watch it a couple times.
My
So there's
opinion
pros and
here-
cons.
My opinion here would be, if you, how would I say this? Don't make it longer just because you need more minutes, as in don't yap and try to make it longer. If you've made it let's say 4 minutes, and if you put everything into it, I think that's okay. There's no reason to try to make it close to 5 minutes if
If you have a lot of different skills that you need extra time to show off these skills that really help you and can, sell yourself more, then by all means. But if you've already shown everything and you just put another 2 minutes of Twitch clips in, then that's probably not worth it. If it's already hitting 5 minutes, right? You've already shown you singing 3 songs. You don't need to add an extra 2 minutes of you singing 6 more, You've already shown that skill off. Use that time to show off the other stuff that you can do.
Yeah.
As much as needed and as short as possible is what Cass said.
Exactly. Listen to our senpai.
be smart about how you use time, guys.
I know it's quite difficult maybe to wrap your head around if you never thought about it before. But just give it your best. Just interpret it the way you want it. Make a video that you could be proud of, right? That you could be proud of is what I would say as well. Yeah. And I've kind of said everything else.
I wouldn't worry so much about the editing either. If you're You know, it doesn't have to be like a Zoomer edit
Zoomer
video or
edit.
anything. Like, as long as you're showing, as long as you're showing off the skills in a good way, that's good. I wouldn't personally, if this is just me though, if you're doing say like 6 different skills, I wouldn't make each one like 2 minutes long. You don't need to sing a whole song.
Oh yeah.
If you're just showing off your singing, just like show off like one really good chorus where there's like a high note or something, and maybe do it for like 15 seconds, 20 seconds, and then, you know, just cut to the next thing.
And like, you know, if you're a great editor as well, this is a good opportunity to showcase the skills. If you really want to go all out, of course, always good.
Yeah. If you're good at editing, that is a skill in itself. So show that off in the video and edit it in a way that is fun, and it's entertaining to watch at that point, right?
I would definitely say, like, you know, the more quality, the more polish, the more entertaining it is, the better chance that the Monasans will remember you for when they gotta decide later down the line, right? So definitely put in the best entertaining effort you can, even if it's just like talking for a bit. Have energy, talk about it in, like, not in a monotone voice, right? If you're just talking about something, be entertaining about it. What did Lucy say? You could
be how
as
you
bad
would
as
be
me.
as the streamer.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
At the end
they
for the
even
video.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say, at the end for the video, I think the most important thing is to think about, if you were on the other side and if you're watching the video, would you want to hire yourself? If that's a yes, that's good. If it's a no, you can probably do better. So look at the video yourself and think to yourself, if I was in a company hiring people, would I want to hire myself?
Absolutely.
Very good point. Very good.
And you have all the way until April 14th, whenever it is.
15?
Go back, watch it. Can you do better? Can you add more stuff? Can you change this edit here to make it more entertaining? Don't just do it and be like, yeah, that's good. I think it's entertaining. There's always something you can do better, and you have time. Just because you finished it doesn't mean you have to send it. You can wait until the very last day if you want.
I did that.
In fact, I'm pretty sure I waited until the last hour.
Yeah, I did that.
Send it.
Damn.
Because I watched it, checked it.
everything.
What could I add? What could I do? Yep. That goes for the form too. You know, like the paragraph where you write about yourself and stuff. There's always something better you can add. Doesn't mean add more stuff to make the time longer. Just, could there be a better clip here? Could I sing a better part of a song that showcases my vocal range better in this part? Yeah. And another thing, if you still think it's like not good enough, well then you're probably like me, where you never think it'll be good.
Don't be too much of a perfectionist, right? Yeah, that's a good
It can
point.
never be perfect. There's always something.
I think some people like have the mentality of like, I'll never be good enough, so I might as well not try. But that is also like not a good mentality, because even if you think, you know, like, okay, I'm gonna be honest, guys, like the audition video, they probably won't look at the whole thing. Like, the most important part is maybe the first, I don't know, 10 to 20 seconds, right?
It's the hook.
That's the hook, the most memorable part.
Just make it like a Spotify ad. Just turn your mic up to 25 decibels, scare the shit out of them so they wake up, and then after that, do what you want.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna remember that. That's for sure. Yeah,
That'll get their attention for sure.
But yeah, so like even if you put, like, if you're such a perfectionist, you're putting all these hours and works into the video, it's good, yes, but you know, they have so many to go through, right? They have hundreds to go through. So the most memorable part, it might be only the beginning, maybe the end if they skip through it, right? Something like that. So please don't like beat yourself up over it for not being perfect. And if you really like are unsatisfied, just send it in, because you never know, right?
Yeah,
it's still a chance.
Still do it. If you're running out of time and you're like, they're closing 10 minutes and you're still not happy, just send it at that point.
Just send it. Yeah.
You've already done most of the work. Just, you never know.
Sometimes it's all in your head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might think it's like
You'll be
amazing.
surprised.
You think I was gonna be here? Hell no! But I am. And I hate my audition video. I think it's the cringiest thing ever. But when I show people, they're like, "Wow, that was so good," and I was like, eh. So you know what I mean?
It
like
was
it
good,
could be
though. It was so
exactly what
good.
they're looking for. It could be exactly what they're looking for, even if you don't think it is. You know. So just go for it. Shoot your shot, baby.
Yeah.
And then we can be besties.
Yeah, get over here.
Yay.
Okay. I think that's about it for the video. If you guys have any questions, please save it for the end again, like I mentioned before. So, you know, if you have questions about the video, please save it at the end. We're almost there, I believe. So, okay.
Yay.
Next one. All right. So you done the application. You submitted it.
The wait.
Oh my god.
The wait.
The
I love
second
waits at the gym.
most painful experience of the audition
this
process.
is the painful experience.
That
in
was
my
the
opinion.
most painful.
This is the worst thing.
So let's go over again. This is on the website. Most of the information here is on the website. We've just condensed it, but please do make sure to read through the entire thing on your own. So here, what happens after? So I got the audition period here. March 15th
Woohoo,
to April
sexy.
15th, 2025. JST. So PST would be, I think, like a day back, right?
I mean, the exact time's on the audition form, so just check that.
Check that.
Just don't leave it until, like, unless you really have to and you're like finalizing something, like, you know, just don't leave it just in case time zones screw you and you go to submit it and you've worked so hard on it for the past 3 weeks and then you go to submit it and then you can't press the button.
Yeah,
Make sure you
we'll cry.
100% know exactly when it closes and just send it the day before if you're ready to go. Don't wait like that close just in case.
There's
Time
always
zones,
like
you know,
Wi-Fi
right
issues,
now there's-
maybe, or you know.
Yeah,
doesn't
daylight
send
savings are
properly.
happening right now all over the place. Like, just make sure you know what's going on.
Yeah.
Just be careful so you don't lose out. Because once it closes, that's it. You gotta wait potentially a whole another year or even longer. Who knows when? If it will be a Gen 4.
Yeah.
So,
Actually, we're stopping. It's just us 15 boys now. No more boys.
yeah,
No more boys.
Sorry.
this is your final chance. No pressure.
But yeah, so if you again with the 18 of age, please be 18 before March 15th JST. That's the
Yep,
double confirmation. There you go. So yeah, the first step, you know, you will have your application reviewed. They will watch your video. Again, if you like see that you get a view, but they haven't gotten you back, please wait. I would definitely say wait at least a couple of weeks after the audition period ends. Like April 15th it ends, right? Wait a couple of weeks after that to see if you get anything back. Like if you turn it in like now, you already turned it in and you're like, oh boy, I'm waiting. You're gonna have to wait like the whole month, you know, because they gotta go through everyone. So right now, if you turn it in super early, definitely at least wait until the audition period ends, and then a couple of weeks after for them to get through everything, and that's when you will know.
Can I add one thing?
Yes, sir.
About the video that I just remembered.
Yes.
Please, guys, make the video unlisted. Please do not make it public.
Oh yeah, true.
That is a very good point.
Most
100%.
likely, if you make the video public, you will lose your chances, maybe. So
That-
please
on
don't
that
forget
same
to
topic-
make it unlisted.
On that same note, don't mention the audition anywhere ever. Don't post it anywhere. Don't tweet about it that you did it because you'll just be automatically just
Yeah.
blacklisted.
Keep
Bye-bye.
it a secret until forever.
Yep.
Keep it a secret. The only people you can tell is your gen mates if you get in.
True. Wait, so you guys auditioned for First Stage Production?
Am I gonna get yeeted again?
Oh, no.
Or frozen?
If you don't
Oh,
know
no.
how to make videos unlisted or anything, please do your research because you know, like if you can't even do research for that's not a good sign, right? So
You
If
gotta be
you've
able to
already
know how to
said that you've
navigate.
auditioned, delete it right now. Under the video on Twitter, under the audition video on YouTube, anywhere that you said it, even if you told your friends, don't even risk it because you never know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Even interesting
overlords are
auditioning, just don't.
logged into your Discord accounts, everything. They see all.
Exactly. And I believe on the form it tells you how to make it unlisted. They like the form actually gives you like a link to how to make YouTube videos unlisted. So, you know,
Yeah.
the Mana-sans already did the legwork for you. You gotta put it in. Yeah. That's a very good point. But yeah, after you turn in, you'll be reviewed. They will look at it. And then if you do get back, you get your first interview. What? That's crazy. Yay! Again.
Also, just
You
one
guys got
point,
an
like
interview?
the email, bruh. The email when you see it on your notifications, it's like, "Hello, Nix Volta. Thank you so much for applying. After much careful consideration,
don't
say
say too much.
Like, no, and that's what I'm saying. And then it's like ... and I'm like, no, I failed. Like it sounds like, I swear to God, when the notification comes up, it sounds like you failed before you read the rest of it. And then it changes like,
Read the whole
actually
email.
really delighted to blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so open it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I don't know about you, but my anxiety like would go through the roof. I would be so scared. Anytime my phone vibrated, my stomach would fall out my butthole. I was like, is it them? Is it them? Is this the email? Is this the time? And it never was. Oh my God, it was pain. Have fun with that. Anyway, first interview. Yay!
Yay!
Yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely a hard part too, because also like you have to pass even more, if that makes sense, right? You got to do the interview, and then you got to do your live streaming test, and then you got to do a final interview. That's like 3 more steps.
Yeah.
Not to mention
You're just getting started after the form and video thing.
Just after the form too. So it is quite a long process, and it is stressful, but do your best. For these interview and the streaming test, we can't say much, but what we can say is do your research, prepare for it. Think of it's a job, right? Think of it as a job. You're applying this, it's a job. So do your research.
Yeah, I think it's fair to like just look up some like job interview questions. Of course, it's about streaming, but a lot of them still apply that a normal job interview would probably ask you. So if you have experience with a job interview, knowing those questions and practicing those will definitely help you.
And if you don't, search it up. There's always lists and bunch
just
of
be like The
websites.
Sims, start talking to yourself in the mirror, get your charisma points up.
That does help.
Yeah, it does actually. Very realistic game.
Wow.
So yeah, just practice, and then maybe think of what potential questions could they ask about streaming or VTubing specifically? Maybe they could ask something like, I don't know, I'm just thinking randomly, like, what got you into VTubing? And then you could be like, well, I don't know anything about VTubers at all. Which doesn't mean you can't get in, by the way.
That is true.
Zanny said about that when he was applying. He started going down the VTuber rabbit hole when this first gen thing opened. So
I would definitely suggest
definitely think about it.
Making a list of questions and pre-writing them before, so you kind of remember what to say. So
I had post-it notes, like everything, notes, whatever. Like I was practicing constantly.
For me, like I get anxious when I get put on the spot. So like if I was asked like what Nick said, like what got you into VTubing, I'll be like, I like boys. And that wouldn't be a very professional or good answer, right? So definitely, for me, I had like I wrote down a bunch of questions that I think they could ask for, and then I write down my answers, and then I would read it out, or like I would remember it, and then I wouldn't have to say I like boys as my unprofessional answer, right? So yeah, again, there's so many ways you could prepare for it, and there's so many things you can do. So please don't just like
ask your friends or
wait.
family to like ask you questions after you've practiced. Get them to sit down with you. Maybe it's like your parents or maybe your friends on Discord. You can give them some questions, or just tell them to look up random questions, and they can put you on the spot.
Yeah.
Just so you're prepared.
Mock interview.
Yeah, mock interviews. They're really good.
They're really
If you have more than one friend,
Yeah, and just
Some of you do.
general
Then
interview advice.
get different people to do it.
Or job interview.
Yeah, and you'll just do
advice.
better.
Make
You'll just
sure-
get better.
If you're doing the interview, if you successfully make it to the interview, when you're answering questions or whatever, make sure you're enthusiastic there as well.
Yes.
Oh,
Make
yeah.
sure it looks like
Come in
you
with some
want to be there,
confidence.
and you're happy about the whole process. You're excited about it. You know, don't try to come up as too cool or anything. Like,
Oh
you
my
know,
god.
make sure you're enthusiastic. Because if they see people that seem like they don't want to be at the interview, even if you do want to, you know, it's gonna send mixed messages. So make sure, not just
And
your
if you-
video, but like interview as well.
Because if you have been putting in all that time and effort to practice, let them see and feel that through the way that you speak. Let your confidence show in the things that you're saying, and that you believe the things that you're saying, and they'll believe the things that you're saying by the way that you say it.
Don't worry about being nervous.
It's
as well. They understand.
you will be nervous.
Yeah,
It's,
you will be.
you will be nervous.
Everyone will be
and,
nervous.
You know,
I had like the most shaky
That-
voice. I remember like,
Yeah.
I like to
my
play
hands were
games."
sweating. I was like,
Mhm.
I don't know about you, but like I was like watching the time, waiting for the interview to start. My legs were bouncing. I was
Yes,
like
yeah,
counting
yeah.
down the seconds. I'm like, oh my god, it's time. They're gonna call. Oh my god, it's happening. And then you know, once you get, you know, talking to them, and it just kind of, it's like going on a roller coaster or something. You know, like you do it once, you just want to go again. Or if you do a karaoke, once you do one song, you might be terrified, but then you just want to do more. It's just.
Yeah,
And
make-
you
make
know,
it
we
a
always
fun
say the
time.
dark overlords and we're getting chanclered all the time and all this
Chanclered.
stuff, but they're lovely people and they're sweethearts, and you know, they're human too, and they understand how
Yeah.
nervous it can be. So
Don't be
Definitely.
too
or how
scared.
nerve-wracking it can be. So yeah, just relax, do what you practiced, and if you forget everything, that's totally fine as well.
Yeah,
Just-
no
just
worries.
remember,
Do what
they're
you believe
not-
and what you.
They won't
Don't
chunkle
notice.
you until you make it in.
Yep.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
then
you
they'll
have to sign a
start
waiver for that.
abusing you. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Yeah, so until then, you're fine. You're fine. That'll be very nice.
Yep.
I mean, also
Yeah.
like it's probably pretty obvious, like since it is like a actual like like a job interview in a way. Don't role play in your like interview. Just be you.
Yeah, they're gonna
Yeah.
be talking to you as an individual,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
If you
Not like-
do want to,
And you will be, I'm pretty sure for the first one, I can't remember if it's this, but I'm pretty sure like you will be on camera for this, right?
that is well, I don't know. It could be different. If they
Can
will
we
know
confirm?
if they ask, they will know. They will know. In
You
the-
probably get information
yeah,
in the
through the
process if
email.
you get through.
Yep.
So
Yeah. I think it could be changed. We don't know for now. For Gen 3 at least. I mean, we had our own ones, but for Gen 3 it could always be different. So yeah. If any questions like about that, there's always the contact us part of the website. So if you have any questions, like inquiries about the audition process, I think on the form too, it lists like if you have any questions, you can feel free to contact us. So feel free to contact that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So
More
yeah, you'll get
instructions will be in the
information through the
email.
email. So anything
Mhm,
regarding that,
mhm.
you'll have it. Okay. So yeah, again, for the live streaming test, we can't say much as well, but this is the part where you're gonna, walk the walk, right? Instead of talking the talk.
All that stuff you've been talking in the form and in the interview and in the video. Well, now you got to prove it.
That's
So-
right.
If you've been
That's
lying
right,
up until
guys.
this point, it's judgment day for you.
Yep.
And
Mhm.
I hope you've learned whatever you've lied about, because now is the time to prove that you can do it.
It is now time to
Mhm.
prove it. So if you, if you say you're a great singer, might be tested there. If you say you know all these languages, might be tested there. Who knows, right? Who knows? Because even if you somehow lied and managed to weasel your way in, oh, buddy, they're gonna figure it out now at this portion.
Yeah, this is where you exit. This is as far as you go.
This is as far as you
unless
go.
you're really good
Mm-mm.
at faking.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
I don't know about you guys, but me personally, this was the scariest part for me.
I agree. I definitely agree as well.
And also, if you're applying now, even if I would probably just start thinking about what you were going to do for this now before even submitting your application. Once you've submitted, get planning, get thinking what you're going to do. Obviously, I can't give you details of what you are supposed to do. It'll be different maybe. So I have no idea, but like definitely plan what stuff you can do for this.
Yeah. I mean, you could already infer it's live streaming test, right? So you're going to be live streaming. So think of like things you could do on stream to showcase yourself, right?
Yes.
More details definitely if you do pass in the email, so you can kind of shape how you're going to do that. But yeah, it's always good to be prepared. And
they will give you what you need to do.
Yes.
So just be ready for that. Make sure you have like a stable internet connection. All
make
that
sure
stuff,
you're at
like,
home.
Yeah. Even though it says test, it's not like, oh, we just want you to press the button just to see if it works and that's it. You know, like you're gonna be having to do. You're gonna be given instructions, and you're gonna have to put on your jester hat and perform.
Yeah,
so,
you gotta dance for them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and if
Dance
you've watched
Jester.
any of our content or any of Ravelum as well, you know, it's a live stream test. Obviously, you're trying to apply to FSP EN, so think of it of how you would stream if you got in. You know, don't be doing different content that you can't stream on YouTube.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean, like, you know, reacting to other YouTube videos or something where it's copyrighted, you know, for a stream. We can't do that. So there's no point of you doing that for a live stream when that's not something that is gonna apply to streaming like we do. So make
You're
sure
just doing like a get ready with me makeup tutorial video. It's
Yeah, that's definitely true. Yeah.
just make
and
sure
you only
keep
have
in
a
mind.
limited time as well. I can't say how long. I don't know how long it will be for you guys. So yeah, obviously think about what you can do to put your best foot forward, show your skills, your best skills during that period too.
I think that's good.
Because you said about it, you sold yourself, you said about all these cool things you can do. So you obviously want to show them off.
Have to show it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then if you pass that, you get your last interview. You know, same old. Definitely always good to
The
prepare
final showdown.
Yeah.
You've gotten this far. You're at the final stage. And remember, there is a little bit of like small print on the bottom left corner. Screening process may be subject to change. Any of this stuff could change. Any of these steps could be removed, which it probably won't, but anything could be added. Maybe there's so many amazingly talented people, they need to do another one. Who knows? So, you know, just because you're at this stage doesn't mean you're in at this point or anything. So, obviously, keep doing your best. Keep selling yourself. Confidence. Skills. Everything. Keep it going until you get that email saying you are officially in. Go. Gas.
Gas. All right.
Go.
Oh my god, I have to accent again.
Strikes, but it's you're doing it on your own channel. It's fine.
But yeah, exacto mongo, exactly. So, that's it. And then once you get in, congratulations, you are now our co-host and will do everything we say.
Senpai tag.
Let's go.
You have to listen to all of Ravelum.
Yeah, we'll control you. It's not part of the thing you guys will talk about with Mana-sans, but then you're gonna have to go through the senpai interviews. Yeah. Okay, and I believe that is the entire thing. So now, finally, thank you guys for waiting. We shall open it up
Q&A! Hey!
questions and answer, and I'll leave it on this screen so you guys can see the boys, the sexy boys. Mhm.
Damn, they just get better and better.
Damn.
Right?
Look at them.
Oh man.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What is your question
Who would you have auditioned for?
for Gen 3?
Yeah.
Chicken wing boy. 100% chicken wing boy.
Chicken wing boy.
All chicken. wing.
I will be the
Yeah.
prisoner 100%.
I would have gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd probably go. See, I'm getting vibes from like our gen now, because I'm thinking like Altus is like the angel, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Nyx is the dog cop, mysterious and logical with a gun. Prisoner's got some Malim coded to it. I don't know.
I actually see you as the
I don't
scientist,
know.
Nyx.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
I think
And
I would
I
go
will see
either
now you as the
prisoner or
dog cop,
scientist.
actually.
Yeah, I would go scientist or prison guy, just because they seem like they're like, yeah,
The
like
deathless
crazy
child.
energy.
Yeah.
Which is what I applied for, and then I got put into dog cop. So
True.
Yeah.
there you go. Assuming we're like connecting them to how our personalities and designs were originally, they will eventually give you if they think you fit in a better thing, regardless. So.
Remember to read the dono, Malim.
Okay, boys. You guys want to look at chat now and pick some questions? Maybe we can go in like order. We all can pick one and we all can answer one together.
Alright.
Yeah, we
Highlight
go down the
once
line.
again.
Should we start with Riser? Okay.
Yeah, we can go down the line. Yeah, down the line. Riser,
We'll go
choose
down the
one.
line. Ask your question.
Ask your question.
So Riser can
Choose
pick one.
one.
Yes.
Oh god, I'm so. Let's see. Which question do I want to answer?
I can take a little drink break in the meantime.
Do you guys see any questions you want to answer?
Everyone's asking. Come on, pick one.
Let's pick one.
I guess I'll choose this one because I don't know how to.
No,
answer
that one. That one. Next, another one.
Oh my god.
Another
No,
one.
I'm kidding. Take it. I don't even know what one you're talking about. Obviously.
I guess I'll choose. What was the hardest thing for you guys in the audition process? The waiting.
The waiting. Yeah. I think
Absolutely the waiting.
Are we all gonna answer? Okay.
Yeah, we all answer
so
together,
we're gonna
yeah,
pick in order,
yeah,
and we all
okay.
answer.
yeah, we all
Okay,
answer
okay,
together,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
personally,
get on
I'll
the
say
line then.
because I, ADHD go vroom. Like I was like, yeah, it's the waiting part for sure. You're like waiting to see if you get to the next phase. So if ever you do manage to get past the part where you submit your video and you head on to the next stage, don't panic if you're not receiving emails right away. It does take time since there are a lot of applicants, and the Dark Overlords definitely, they really take everything into consideration here. Like they know what they're doing, they know what they're trying to look out for here. So just trust that in due time, they will get back to you if they think you kind of have what it takes to proceed to the next phases of the auditions. I mean, the good thing about this at least is they have it all laid out, so at least you have a rough idea of what the roadmap is per stage. So yeah, it's just a matter of waiting and praying and hoping and begging. Well, not the begging.
Begging.
Please. That was the hardest part in my opinion, like the waiting. Not even like any specific stages, just like the waiting in between.
Very good.
Anything
yeah.
you want to add to that, or do you have a different answer, boys?
Honestly, yeah, the wait is very.
No, just the weighing and
Yeah.
the
Stream
like I
test,
said earlier,
I would say.
the stream test.
Yeah.
Yeah, because obviously at that point it's live. The video, because like the audition video, you can like make it perfect, as perfect as you want to. But when you're live, you're live, so you gotta
Roll with the
rehearse, you
punches,
gotta,
pretty much.
yeah. If something goes wrong, then you gotta fix it on the fly. You gotta do all this stuff. So yeah, that's definitely the hardest part for sure. Because then it's it's live. So yeah.
Okay. All right, now your turn.
I'm gonna ask this, or I'm gonna answer this one because I think some people might be curious. But are you able to audition again in FSP? For example, your audition for Gen 3 and you get declined. Can you audition again, but for Gen 4 this time, or is that not possible? This is most likely for any corporate, but I'm assuming yes, you can. And the reason is because you might be a perfect candidate, but it's a lot of timing too. Even if you're the perfect content creator, if you don't fit any of the models or like the visuals, it'll be hard to fit you in. So timing is very important when it comes to auditions. So even if you don't fit anything right now, you could be the perfect fit for a future, let's say gen or a model or the whatever.
Yes.
So
and I also would like to add that it's already out. People know, but I am that example. Because I did audition for Gen 1, but I did not get it in. But now I'm here, right? So definitely if you
there you go.
In the first time around, it doesn't necessarily mean, like now you said, doesn't necessarily mean you're a bad fit.
You might have just not been, yeah,
you would not been in that certain group, right? And now I'm here, and I love being here with these lovely boys. So sometimes it just works out like that. Yeah. Apply it
Anyone
and
else
succeed.
Yeah.
Audition for Gen 1 out of curiosity,
didn't.
or just Malim?
Nope.
I wanted to, but I didn't feel like any of them fit me. So, but in hindsight, I probably should have, because like sometimes you might think but just shoot your shot anyway, because you'll never know, right?
That was my mentality.
It's experience.
Yeah. It's experience. Yeah, definitely experience.
It's experience.
Okay. Also, I guess I will choose this one. I've seen people ask on the lines of, can females audition? Or I'm non-binary, can I audition? Or something along the lines of like, I'm not male, can I still audition? So guys, I will say this. FSP wants to debut male characters for at least right now. For the future, we don't know. But for this wave, we want to debut male. As you can see, it says male talents. Okay. So if you are comfortable in portraying a male character, and being with a bunch of boy kissers, then feel free to apply for sure. If you are not, and you want to portray maybe female, please, we have other, we have a sister branch or cousin branch. They're called Specialite. So if you're interested in, being a VTuber, please definitely apply for Specialite, because they do female waves. I think it's only females, right? So yeah, but for FSP EN, we are, for this wave, okay, we are looking at male talents specifically. And if you want to, again, if you want to do something else, if you want to be portrayed as something else, definitely look for Specialite. They're great.
Yes.
Very talented as well, definitely shoot your shot there. Yeah. All right, boys.
Yeah.
Nix's turn.
Okay, me. I saw someone ask this earlier, and I just remembered it. And they were saying, like, can you choose like your mama and your rigger? Obviously, I can't say too much, but as you can see, they're already being cooked up. So there's your answer for that one. You can already see them, which is not usual. Usually, you don't see them at all until the debut, right? But yeah, they're already in the oven. So yeah.
Yeah, the debut will be like a year later, if you know. It would take. It's a long process. It's a long process. So
yeah.
Yep.
Everything's like a cog, you know. It's a well-oiled machine. Everything's working together. Okay. Altis turn.
All right. I saw one. Okay. If you apply for a specific personality, can you be picked for a different one? Yes. If from what some of the boys from Malim and Ravanis have said, they applied for different roles and then they got something that wasn't what they applied for, but fit them perfectly. The Dark Overlords are really good at figuring out where everyone best fits as well. So sometimes you may think you suit one role, you know, the best, but they may have other plans. And from what I've seen, it turns out really well. But yes, you can get picked for a different role, even if you applied for you know.
Exhibit A. Or technically Exhibit B, seen as Avalon had the same thing.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And most likely it'll probably be the same for this one too. It's just how it is. Yeah. Okay.
I see someone ask about the live test, and do you have a mock chat to interact with, or do you have to pretend there's people chatting?
You will know.
We can't really say what happens, but
you'll get instructions.
You will get instructions.
Yeah. Just stream as if you have an audience at least, because that's what you do when you stream, right? So that's all I can really say about that.
Yeah. It's just live stream test. So for now, just the best way to go about it right now, without any information, is just to imagine it as if you were just regularly streaming, and prepare some quality content for that. Make a good idea. Hey, should we go back down in the line? You guys want?
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess we kind of answered this question earlier, but I guess can add on to it as well. How do you boost?
Yeah, some people
chances
might be
for
just
your-
like, sorry, I was just gonna say, some people might be just joining or.
Exactly. So the question is, how do you boost chances for your application is read and might not get skipped? First off, the good thing is that the Dark Overlords, even with the many applications, they do take time to go through every single one. However, I guess the way, so that's like, at least that's like good. Like, rest assured, like your application will definitely be seen. It definitely,
unless you say you're under 18 and then it's getting put in the trash. So that's definitely
a story. I mean, they did see
that's
it.
definitely a way to not get skipped for sure.
Technically, they did see it that you put you're under 18, so right.
Yep, there you go.
Well, I don't know. Maybe they have some kind of filter that if it's under 18, that it automatically doesn't even show to them. So make sure you double check that you put the right date. Okay.
Yep.
You never know. Maybe it just gets auto deleted if it's under that age time. I don't know if that's the case, by the way. I'm just making assumptions, but yeah, just double check all your stuff and everything you've written on, so they don't discard it for whatever reason.
Yeah. And like the boys were kind of saying earlier, like, take your time. There's no rush. Just because auditions have opened, like, it's not like a race for who gets to submit their application first, because they will check your application eventually, even if like you literally submit on the last day. So take your time. And I guess just as far as boosting your chances, I'll look at this from the perspective of boosting your chances that your application gets like fully read and looked at. Just try to think of ways to make it as interesting as possible. Like, thinking about it from a business standpoint, like let's say you have two different entrepreneurs selling the exact same product, but there's one entrepreneur that just presents their product like, yeah, this is what I have, and then there's the other entrepreneur that has that exact same product but adds a little bit more zing to how they sell their product. The presentation, there's like a little extra which really captivates attention from the audience and goes like, hey, you know what, I'll go for this product just because there's a little bit more oomph to it. So I'd say add that, like, make add some spark to your application, add some personality. Don't make it look like you're freaking writing down your grocery list or something. Just add that extra zing to it that'll actually make the dark overlords be interested in your application, where it's just like, it's not just a point where, we're reading this application because they applied. It's like, we're reading this application because it actually looks interesting. You know what I mean? That difference could already be a factor towards you getting further into the audition. You guys have anything you want to add?
That was really well said.
Not me. That was good. Yeah.
That was it.
Damn.
That was good. Yeah. Yeah.
Very spitting.
Yeah. At least that's how I looked at it.
Okay. Now you have one?
Right, let's scan. Some more.
You guys might not agree with me, but there's a question called that says, what if you have no experience in streaming? I would say just try it out 1, 2, 3 times. And I think that you can still say yes if you've streamed at least 1 time. Just abuse what you can. Because technically, if you streamed before, 1 time is streaming. Some people might say, oh no, you need at least like 3 months or something. I don't think so. But yeah, try it out. Again, it's not a necessity, but when you think about it, if you're the company and if you want to take someone in, would you rather, take in someone that is experienced or not? You can think of the answer by yourself. But
I always find this a funny question because it's like, why not? Why haven't you streamed yet? You're applying for a streaming job. Like, why haven't you streamed? Do it now, today. Do a stream tonight.
Yeah. If you guys are saying like, oh, I don't have time to stream, that's already kind of not a good sign, because if you guys see how much we all stream in FSP, and how many hours we stream.
That's not everything we do either.
Yeah, there's so much like background work as well, behind the scenes. So if you're already like, my reasoning for not streaming is because I don't have time. If you get into FSP, you got to figure out how you're gonna get that extra time, right? It's not like you're just gonna stream once a month and call it a day. So definitely think about that before you apply.
Someone said, what if we don't have the stuff to stream, like the equipment? Well,
the company will help you out with that. Oh, but for the test, you need at least something to stream, because there's gonna be
you need to be doing
streaming part of the. So, if you can do that on a laptop or anything, go for it. Like, no one's stopping you.
Yeah.
Zanny did his on a laptop.
Yeah. Even if you can't play games, you gotta be creative. It might be a little bit harder, right? If your laptop can't run games, for example, but. That's where you really gotta break your limits and push that creative noggin of yours to have an entertaining stream even without a proper gaming PC, something like that.
You have to think, right? If you are at the point where 1, you don't stream, 2, you don't even have the equipment to stream, you gotta really have something that you're selling to make them consider like buying a PC, or like they really want you for XY reason. There has to be something very, very special about you for them to, consider you over someone that can obviously stream, has experience streaming. Like, just think about it, right? Like, why would they choose you over someone that has that already? Because there must be a skill that you will have. Because, some people might be crazy good at making music or like producing stuff and doing all this stuff, and you're like the perfect fit, and just streaming isn't your number 1 priority. That's good, but you still got to stream. So yeah, if you don't, it's not essential. Obviously, they do ask you on the form if you have equipment to stream also. You have to justify why they would supply you with it, basically. because you have XYZ skill. So, yeah. Don't just be like, I just think it'll be cool, and I don't have any skills, but I just think it'll be cool to be there, even though I've never streamed. I don't even have a gaming PC. It will just be fun. Like, it's probably not going to work out well for you, unfortunately.
Also, just to add on to that, like, experience with streaming, in my opinion, it doesn't just necessarily account for just simply hitting like the live button and like, you know, just streaming per se. I think that there's a lot more experience you can get out of streaming aside from just simply going live. Like, for example, there's other factors like the experience of interacting with an audience and the eventual community you build, and like how
Or without an audience, getting used to speaking
Or
to
even
no
without it.
one. When I started streaming, I had 0 viewers. I told no one. I just spoke to myself. And if you've never done it before, honestly, like recording a video and speaking to a screen when there's no one there is very weird and awkward when you first do it for the first time. I think everyone can agree with that when you first start out and there's no one.
Yeah, everyone has to start somewhere. Yeah.
But
Y'all start
that is a
from zero.
very, very good skill to eventually develop and hone in on over time. So yeah, again, if you haven't streamed before and there's nothing stopping you, do it now.
Just do it.
Stream until the day before the thing closes, and there you go. You can use that. You have experience. You've done it. You tried it out at least. That will at least give you 1 extra brownie point than you had before that, right? So just do it. Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Kaya mo yun, best.
Yeah. Okay.
And if you don't want to because you're nervous and you don't want to do it, oh buddy, well, I don't know what's going to happen when you debut then, because it's going to be a lot more pressure.
That's true. That's true.
So yeah.
Okay. Oh, I see a good question. Any advice for experienced streamers that don't know what skills to show? Jack of all trades problem and not knowing what to focus on. I like this question because I consider myself a jack of all trades. And master of none. Literally everything. They just do everything. Like if you're like, what skills do I show? Do all of them. Just do all of them. That's why
my video went almost 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Because I had to try and squeeze everything in.
Yeah,
There's so many
exactly.
different things.
Yeah. So like
But
again,
that is a skill in itself.
just squeeze everything in. Oh.
They make stuff to help that these days, but yeah.
But yeah, like of course you gotta make sure it's skills that are stream related, right? Like we talked about having makeup, right?
Makeup.
It's not really like a stream thing, maybe a Zatsu, but if you have like, you know, if you are already an experienced streamer, I'm assuming you have many content, right? That's like what kind of content did you do? If you have any like creative streams, anything that showcases your skill, you already have that backlog of a lot of things to show, so that's already good. And this is why you guys should start streaming right now, so you have things to show for it, right? You know, it again, like if you can't decide, just put everything in. Just put everything in, because it's better to show that you can do all of these things rather than not, you know. So
yeah, for sure.
definitely it don't like pick and choose, I guess, unless it's not streaming related, of course. But yeah, take it from me and Nix. We open our bear everything.
I mean, I know you guys are like, you can sing, shut up, but I don't think I can sing well, but I still did it anyway.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. Even if it's a skill that you're not super confident in, if you are still like able to showcase it and do it in a way that's entertaining, just do it.
Yeah.
Like I think I'm like really bad at drawing, right? But I still try to like make something cute visually just to be like, yeah, I can doodle dumb crap, right? And it might not be the best, but I can still do it. And things like that.
But that's funny. If you can turn something into content, even if it's something bad, Like, I can't draw to save my life, but I made a whole stream out of that and turned it into something fun and entertaining for people to watch.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't think I can sing, but I did a whole karaoke performance thing. You know what I mean? Like, just even if you don't have a lot and you might think, oh, all I can do is just yap. That's really good. But there's definitely other stuff you can do. And if you don't feel 100% confident in it, just think of ways you can make it entertaining or funny, and you know, maybe even if you like laugh at yourself at something you might think is bad, but that might be hilarious for the people watching. So yeah, utilize that to your advantage.
Very good. Very good. Okay. Your turn next.
Very good. Oh, it's my turn?
Yep.
Okay, more questions, more passion, more footwork, more energy. Let's see. I'm gonna have to scroll because everyone was reacting to what we were saying. Would you recommend trying to stream on YouTube or Twitch? I don't think it matters. You can stream on any platform. It will give you experience regardless. But obviously, bear in mind, if you do get into FSP, you will be streaming on YouTube. So it's definitely preferable to know how YouTube works. It's definitely a thing. I knew that for me personally, I started knowing or learning the ins and outs of YouTube streaming during and beforehand, just because I knew it was coming. So during that time, I would send my thing off, and then I'm like, okay, well, YouTube, I've got to know what we got to do. So you know, start learning. But definitely, if you're just thinking about streaming in general, it doesn't really matter. That experience is definitely like what's most important at that point. Just know that if you do get in and you start streaming in Gen 3, you will be streaming on YouTube.
I also want to say, I don't know how Twitch works, but from what I remember, it's like not the best place to archive your VODs, right? So if you want to, I would say, like, if you do stream on Twitch, at least like upload it to YouTube so they can see like how long you've been going for. Like, they can see all the VODs as there's actual like a living proof.
Especially if you're not affiliated or anything, your VODs get deleted in like 3 days or something.
It does?
Definitely
That's
download
crazy.
them and just like upload your VODs to YouTube or whatever. So then you like, if you want to point them somewhere, then you know you have past broadcasts put somewhere.
Yeah. Sounds
yeah.
good.
All right.
Okay.
Sentoji.
Okay, next question I quickly see. Do you think it's an advantage or disadvantage for having an accent? First of all, everyone has an accent. I don't know if you guys realize, but everyone has an accent.
Everyone in the world has an accent.
Yes.
Secondly, it is not a debuff. You don't have to worry about it. I think the Dark Overlords are a lot more into what you have to say and how you say it. In terms of,
I don't even understand myself when I watch my own VODs, so I don't know how you guys do it at all.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about accents, okay? Don't worry, don't be self-conscious about your own accent. If you're entertaining enough, you will make it, okay? It doesn't matter what kind of accent you have.
Yeah.
Totally agree.
Very agree.
Okay. How long are we going for? How many questions should we do?
I think we might.
I'm in no rush or I'm in no hurry to leave, but I'm just curious.
If you guys want, because I know it's late for some boys, so I think one more round should be good if that's okay with everyone.
All right, one more round, then let's go.
All right.
Okay. Back to Rizar.
So make them count, chat.
I guess I'll go for this one because this is gonna be me at some point. So the question is, does being a university student serve as a debuff regarding streaming time then, since you need time for classes and homework? Well, if you look at the requirements that were stated, I believe it mentions you need to stream at least 3 times a week. Am I recalling correctly?
3 times a week.
Yeah, 3 times a week. So if your workload as a university student might interfere with even meeting that minimum requirement, then that might definitely be a huge debuff. And because like I believe I told, like, I was upfront with the Dark Overlords during my interview that I did have plans of wanting to go back to university at some point. I just wasn't sure like when, and it might, you know, it could potentially happen while I'm still like your one heck of a dino boy from Ravanis. So yeah, I guess it just really depends on what your workload looks like, and of course, it kind of brings me back to not even with VTubing, but with even as simple as back when I was a student, as like, yeah, I have like my studies, and do I like, am I capable of handling the extracurricular? So it's like, yeah, it really depends on you as to whether or not you think you'll be able to balance. If you're that type of person that can like juggle different things, then sure, why not? But if it's something you might struggle with, then it's something you might have to consider. And I will say that, you know, looking at it right now, like there is quite a bit of stuff that you will do if you do get in, and it's not just the streaming. Like we had to go to the Baruda at times to do some stuff, so that's also something you have to account for, because you'll never know when you might need to travel and do stuff, and whether or not it might interfere with your studies. So definitely something to take into account of.
And get your passport renewed, because that shit can take ages.
There you go.
Especially these days. These days it's a bloody nightmare. So
Yeah.
definitely do that, because you will have to go
mhm.
traveling. But yeah, it's not just the 3 streams a week. That's just the streaming part. You have to attend meetings. You have to do your schedule. You have to record voice packs and stuff. You have to plan projects and content. You have to record cover songs. You have to do all this stuff. Like, that's just the streaming bit. There's so much more else that goes into it. So yeah, definitely keep it in mind. You'll have deadlines, you'll have work, you'll have to do different things. You got to organize with other people, gen mates, outside collab people, everything.
Yeah.
Planning stuff that's like 6 months away, even or longer.
Or
Like
a year away.
there's so much extra stuff. Just yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely,
guys,
if you can
this
manage
is
yourself and your
a
time
job.
well, it's definitely a skill. Yeah, it is a job.
I
It is
feel
a
like
job.
people aren't like really understanding. It's not a hobby. It's not something you do on the side. This is a job you're applying for, and in that regards, you have to give it that priority of your time and effort, because it is a job. You're getting paid for this, guys. And you're working with a company. So, you know, not to say like if you are a university student or maybe you have another job, it's like don't apply. But you got to understand the priority level. You know, it's not gonna be like something you can just push off to the side. You have to sacrifice some things for it. If you are a busy person, you're gonna have to sacrifice some time. And you know, you gotta assess if it's worth the risk or if it's worth your efforts.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think then it's Nayu's turn.
Okay. This isn't really a selected question. It's more of a general advice. It's regarding the video portion of the application. General advice. It might be a little bit tough, but I think a lot of people want to know like what you should do, or like if it should be edited or not, or whatever. I truly believe that you should decide that by yourself and not be told what to do. You should do what you think is the best, what you think is the most appealing, what you think is good. Because if you do what you're told to do, what are you gonna do if you get in? Like, are you gonna wait to be told what to do next? You know? So I truly believe that. I do understand, you know, being curious about like what to do. I think it's best if you do your research on like what other people did. Like there's a lot of clips or there's a lot of information online of like what other people did, even outside of FSP, right? So, you know, you should probably just look up what other people did if you want reference, and do what you think is best. You know, because I think it's important to know like what you want to do and what you can do, even after you get into. So, general advice. And also, I guess one more thing is, although this is like kind of like a job in a way, it's not exactly like a normal job. You are applying as an entertainer in a way, so just keep that in mind too.
Good point.
It's like it's kind of like being an actor. I feel like at times, you're selling yourself. Oh, that sounds really weird, but you're selling. You are the product, right? And you're trying to sell yourself to FSP to choose you. And then when you're here as a streamer, your personality and your character is kind of like the product that people want to keep watching and want to keep looking at, right? So it's kind of like similar in that way. It's kind of a weird thing to say, but you know what I mean, right? Kind of like that. So
yeah.
If you don't really like are confident in that aspect of yourself, I definitely think take some time to think about like what is unique about you to show to other people, and just fake it till you make it, because I feel like many of us aren't the most confident in like even in our own abilities. Nix, because you're amazing, but yeah, we all faked it, or maybe we didn't fake it, but we're all here, right?
We all faked it is like the worst thing to say.
I mean, I didn't want to
What
say it
was
like
that?
that. I mean, fake it till you make it, but like, I mean, in like confidence. In confidence. I mean, God,
I didn't
Guys-
say that I wasn't confident
guys.
during the audition process. I was selling it like I was the best person in the world.
Be yourself.
Yeah.
Be yourself.
Yeah.
That's what you need to do. You don't need to fake
But
it. If
definitely-
you want to fake it, do whatever you need to do, but just be yourself and have fun.
Definitely
I faked my
put some
confidence.
polish on your head and make it shiny at least.
Mm.
Be yourself,
What I-
but dress for the occasion.
Right.
Mhm.
What I will say though is I recall there's this one advice that Zanny gave, and I think maybe Gail as well, in terms of like this is just more of a mindset thing. I think it was Zanny that said, which I kind of followed at the time as well. Like the way they approached the audition was like, like this is the role I'm going for, and like no, like it's just like that role is gonna be mine, like that's gonna be my role, like no one else is gonna get it, but like I'm gonna be the one that gets that role. So I kind of looked at it that way when I auditioned. Like I was thinking like that I'm gonna get that Dino Boy role no matter what. That's gonna be the role for me. But in between I'm like, no, maybe what if I even don't get it? But yeah, like just be I guess if it helps shake off any anxiety you might feel in the process, and then hey, yeah, go for it. But at the end of the day, just showcase your authentic self. But if you need like that confidence boost, then yeah, be your biggest cheerleader. Heck,
Yeah.
go for it.
Can I add something, because I just saw
Yes.
the chat?
Yeah.
Someone did mention a good point. They said don't point out your flaws. This is something that I think is true.
Oh yeah.
There's no
yeah.
reason. There's literally no reason to be like, oh, I'm not really good at blah blah blah. But like, just don't say anything. Oh, show what you're good at. There's no need to be like, oh, I'm not good at this, but I can do this, or like, I'm still doing this, but I got this. Just say what you're good at. Like,
It's
yeah,
the
don't-
strengths and weaknesses job interview question. They're
Like, if
not
they
looking for you
ask
to
you-
actually say what's bad about
Oh,
you.
yeah,
They're gonna
yeah.
play it into your advantage. So try and use that and put it into context of doing it in a streaming capacity. And
Absolutely.
yeah.
That's a really good advice, actually.
Yeah. Okay.
If you're bad at something and it's funny and you make it into content, then you can. But
There you
don't
go.
just say you suck at XYZ.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I've seen a lot of ones about I've seen a lot of ones about like travel. Traveling to Japan. What if I can't travel? What if I have like a disability, or what if I have I'm too far away. I feel like that is a separate thing for after you get in. Do not worry, our Manasans are very accommodating, and they understand, they want to understand you. If you get in and you're worried about that aspect, I think you can talk to the Manasans about it and we'll figure something out. I don't think that should be your concern right now, in my opinion. Do not concern yourself with traveling if you can or cannot make it. There's always going to be a solution, so don't worry. What you should be focusing on right now, though, is your ability and your skills, and how to get in, basically, right? So don't worry if you think like, oh, I'm not gonna apply because I can't travel. I don't think that's a big issue for you to worry about right now. Still apply, still try it. There's always gonna be a solution. If you are like amazingly good at something and you are a perfect fit for this wave, definitely do it, because if you don't, then that's just a lost chance.
Never know.
Yeah, you never know. So there you go.
And you can bring it up, like if you get through and stuff, they'll ask you questions. You'll figure stuff out, and then you can find out whether it matters or not for whatever it is. So
Yeah.
don't let that stop you.
Okay, Nix, back to you.
Okay. Okay, this was a good question actually from Calum VT. What would you say about the first minute? Any advice to get that hook in, that first expression? How do you get them hooked into this? I guess I have to answer first. I don't know.
Yeah, you chose it.
Anyone has
You have an answer, right?
Oh God. I don't know. I say your energy, just like, don't just press record and then be like, hello, my name is Nix Voltaire. I am this age from this place. They already see it on the form. Come in swinging. Like, and I bet you're going to be asking again, what does that mean? How do you come in swinging? I don't know.
It's hard to say. There's not one.
It depends
right
how
way,
you are,
right?
because I could say how I would do it, but that doesn't mean someone else. Like, I would just be like loud and obnoxious and just like, yeah, edit this, cut here, blum blum blum. But you might not be like that, So, and you don't want to take my advice and do that if that's not how you are on stream, or how you are when you stream and like the character that you are going to be on stream, right? So it's very dependent on you and how you want to come across, because that's how, if you fake it to a degree and you're going to have to do this forever or for however long you are here, and that's not you're just going to be miserable, right? So you got to think how it fits to your character and what you're trying to get across. So yeah, like I said, for me personally, I would just be very loud, lots of cut edits, funny jokes, like stuff like that. So that's what I would do. If you're like really good at singing, maybe like, yo, it's me. And then you just start like belting out like a crazy high note out of nowhere. And they'll be like, hey, yo, whoa. And then they will like want to listen to the rest of it. It depends on what your skills are, and probably choose what your best skill is first, and just kind of like blow them away with that in the first minute. Definitely put your best foot forward straight away, so they definitely see that. You want to just make sure they see the best thing first, right? Don't save the best till last, because you might bore them in the first minute and they might skip it or whatever. So yeah, definitely come out with your big guns straight away. Then you can like put in something straight after that, maybe a worse skill directly after the biggest one, and then kind of like balance it like an up and down. I don't know, just imagine you're DJing and like, or you're doing a karaoke. You want some hype songs and you want to bring it down to a slow song and then back up, hype, roller coaster, up, down, keep it balanced. So that's my thing. I'm curious to hear your guys' advice though.
Okay,
I think it's very different, but we are very different people.
Mm-hmm.
So It'd
I'm
be
just gonna say, like,
nice to hear
for
you.
the most part, I think most of us have seen each other's audition videos.
Yeah.
I don't think
And-
I've seen anyone's.
Oh,
Oh,
They were all in a call sharing it,
yeah.
no? I think.
Well, I don't know if I was
yeah.
there.
Well, we've seen, most of us have seen, most of the audition videos, and
I haven't
like for our own ones.
you were still
If you
shy
saw
boy.
mine, if you saw my one, you would realize if he can do it, I definitely can.
But I just want to say, saying that, all of our audition videos were so different. So different. So that's why we say, when we say, there's no best audition video, all of ours were so different, yet we all made it in. So there's not one formula that we can tell you that's definitely going to work, or, one thing that everyone did the same. Because everyone's was actually, when I watched it, the only thing is, everyone's was entertaining and it didn't feel like 5 minutes watching it. That's all I can say. So I think
Sorry about that.
watching your own audition, if you feel like your audition's dragging, if you feel like you're waiting for the best bits as well, then you must have got to speed it up or like just make it more entertaining. Because when I watched all of the boys ones, no matter what, no matter how different, the thing that was the same for everyone's is it felt like 2 minutes when I was watching everyone's.
Mhm.
So
And someone might have
make
had the
sure-
exact same video as me, but my voice is just way sexier.
Oh my god.
So,
El bozo. Too
sucks
bad.
to suck, I guess.
Sucks to suck.
Oh
man.
But yeah. So even if I told you and showed you my video on stream and you
Which you
copied it,
Because you can't.
which I won't. I wish I could. I wish I could. I wish we could dissect it and like just go through it and stuff. I never would anyway, even if I was allowed to, because it's insanely cringe. But yeah, it's what works for me won't work for Altus. Like me and Altus would have done very different videos, and we would have come in very differently at the start.
Oh, yeah.
So just come in
And
with
just
your...
remember as well, depending on which, I guess, personality you're applying for as well, the video should kind of be different, tailored to your own personality. Compared to like, what was it? Crazy and something egotistical versus the overprotective and something else. Those two audition videos should be very different. It shouldn't just be one stock standard kind of audition if you're going for like, different roles as well.
Now, I will say one thing. Even though I chose a personality type on the box, I did not roleplay. I did not really think about that. I just made the best video I can with how I am. I was exactly me. I was just me, and I did what I knew I was good at, and that was it. The rest just came, and everything just fell into place after that. So just be yourself, because remember, you're going to be doing this for however long. So
Yes, if you think about how much we stream, how long we stream, how many hours altogether, it stacks up. Eventually, if you're doing something too different from yourself as well, it's going to be hard to keep up for that many hours. So make sure, at least to a certain extent, whatever you're applying for, you feel like it fits you as well.
you definitely can still do that. If acting is your passion and you want to act in a role and you want to do that, just make sure you
can keep it up.
can keep it up for however long you plan on streaming, and make sure you enjoy doing it, because if you don't, then you're going to be in a pickle.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But yeah, just come up with your best skills first. That's it. So yeah, that's my question. Thank you, Kalen VT.
Can I add one more thing to the video?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
I still stand what I said earlier, but regarding advice on the video, if you can't sit through your whole video, don't expect others to do so too. So that might be something good to think about. If you think your video is very funny and you can sit through the whole thing, wonderful. But if you can't, you know what that means.
Yeah.
Unless you're like me, where I can't just sometimes I just cringe at myself.
Yeah, I can't watch my own video back then.
cringe
I
at
can't.
yourself at the same time.
I
Yeah.
don't think I can watch mine too.
And at the end of the day, if you still hate it, just send it regardless. Who cares?
Yeah.
What you got to lose apart from your dream job of being in Gen 3?
There you go.
Yeah. Who knows? You could be here next to us in however long. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You might be perfect. You might just not think you are. But you might be.
Might be. The Monosons will decide that.
Yeah, that's up for them to
Yes,
decide,
yeah.
even if you don't think you were. Just like me. I did not think I was the man for Nix Voltaire, but I ended up being put here,
Oh yeah.
and I would never take it back for the world. So,
Hmm.
just send it, baby.
I also wanted to add for like the hook part specifically. I really think you can research a lot of these things as well. Like you know, hooks exist in like writing form, right? Or like how to hook. I guess my actor brain is thinking, but like when you're acting like as a audition for acting role, it's also very important to get like the judge's attention, right? So there's like different outlets you can look at to try to help you figure out what's the best way for you to do your own hook, right? Again, I also stand by what Nayu said. Like, you shouldn't do what others tell you to do, and also it's very hard to like there's not one solution, like Alta said, right? So again, at the end of the day, if you are like blown away by the first 10 seconds, then that's already like a good sign, right? And also I would even suggest, if you have close friends or families, to show them your video, see how their reaction is like. Are they like bored? Do they not really care? You know, if they like don't know anything about VTubers at all, right? If they're interested and they watch through your entire thing without knowing a single thing of what you talked about, I think that's a pretty good sign, you know, that they're engaged with what you made, right? So
Don't send it to randoms though, because you're not meant to
Posting it
technically tell
online.
anybody. So
guys, rate my audition video for FSP.
yeah, make sure if you do tell people, because let's be honest, you're gonna tell someone. Just make sure it's with people you definitely trust, because if they could, for whatever reason, say anything, then it's bad, right? So
Yeah.
just and I just want to piggyback on again what Nayu said about watching it. I know I meme about just like hating watching myself, but you have time. If you do the video and there's still a week left, go into that video and adjust it. Add something. Take something away that you might think is a bit boring. You might think, okay, this bit's a bit too slow. When I'm watching it back, this bit seems a bit boring, or maybe I don't need this in here. I can cut that bit out and the flow of the video will be better because of it. You know, just because you've done the video once and you think, yeah, that's good enough, it can be better. Watch it again and perfect it until the close of... I wouldn't wait until the exact last day. Do it like the day before, just in case, because of time zones, XYZ. But yeah, just you got it. Because once they're closed, it's closed. So.
Okay. I think then it's Altus's turn.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't think this is a question, but more like advice I want to give as well, or like just general. So just remember, when you're going into this, you are going to be a part of a group as well. It's very important that you keep in mind, you're going to do collabs, you're going to have gen mates, you're going to have senpais, you're going to have all these people around you. So make sure that you're someone who wants to work in groups as well. Not, you know, if you're just like, specifically you only want to stream solo streams and that's all, and you don't want to interact with anyone else, this might not be for you. You know, there's you know, we had that debut song and everything. If you don't want to work as a team, you know, then joining a team may not be the best option. And I know Avalon said this before in their audition videos as well, but I guess there is sort of like a culture to FSP EN as well. And you know, obviously there's Ravanis. But if you look at us, Ravelim in general, and you hate us.
Oh my god.
Again,
Yeah, don't be an asshole coming here and start ruining it for everyone. Jesus
If you're
Christ.
like, I don't want to stream with those guys, or you have a problem with anyone, it might not be the best place for you as well.
Yeah, that is
You know,
very true.
This isn't right now. Like one of the things that we always say in Ravelim, like even off stream, like we're so grateful that everyone in Ravelim is who they are because everyone gets along so well. So just be sure if you want to join FSP EN that you're prepared to, collab and work and play nice with everyone else.
And even if you don't,
yeah.
and even if you do disagree, because there will be things that you could like that we disagree on with other people, like who does what in this project, like who's going to be in this thing, who wants to do the collab in this thing. Like there will be times when you don't agree on stuff, but it's how you find a solution, how you like talk about it, communication. If you're good at just talking with people and not being the number one most stubbornest person in the entire world, then you'll be fine.
It's all about
be
compromising.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be sure to know how to work in a team. I think that's
Because you
very
will not
important
always get your way.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Mhm.
That goes with group projects, with things you want to do on your own as well. Like, yeah, you definitely won't be able to do every single thing you want to do. And sometimes it can suck, but there's so many things you can do. And it's better than the alternative,
Yeah. Very good.
There's one question that I saw that I think is very important because just in case they're considering
just
doing it, I just
go
want to
ahead.
make sure this person knows.
Go ahead.
But they said, sorry if this has been mentioned before, but if someone wanted to audition for multiple characters as an actor, is it all right to just submit multiple auditions or just one and let FSP do their thing? Definitely just submit one.
Yeah. Only one.
Choose the personality that you think you can fit the best. Do your audition video the best you can for you and how you are. If you want to act and role play as one, just choose the one you think you fit the best. If you get through that point and you can discuss it in the first interview or whatever, they'll obviously ask you questions. That's the whole point of an interview. And they will sort you based on how that goes, just like me. So yeah, just do one for sure.
Yeah, don't worry too much about it.
They'll do the rest.
Because whatever it ends up being is, just trust the Mana-sans, right? I feel like it would be the best decision overall. So
Someone said if Randy hates John, then Randy shouldn't apply because he's not going to get along with John. Oh. Once it's submitted, it's a confirmed submission. There's no way to change anything in your submission form. Nope. Once you do it, it's locked in. So make sure you double check everything. I cannot stress it enough.
yeah. Be careful, guys.
And if you screw something up and then you're like, damn, I need to do it again, that could be a bad thing. So please just take your time. You have almost a month, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you pretty much have like 3.5 weeks at least. So
Still have
even if you've done everything by tomorrow,
15th.
just wait on it. Double check just in case. You got plenty of time.
Exactly. Yeah.
Amen.
Okay. I think that's about everything for today. If you guys have additional questions, I'm sure the other boys would be happy to answer on their own individual audition streams, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
we
totally.
have Audition's one tonight or tomorrow, is it?
Yeah.
Let's chill it. Let's chill our streams right
yeah,
now. Let's
yeah,
say
yeah.
the time and date when we're doing our own ones so people can, if they still want more info and our own, personal stories, even though we can't go into too much detail, but our own journey and stuff, then let us know. When can we do it? I think
Mine will be at 8 p.m. JST.
today.
Technically,
Today
yes.
has been like
Oh, yeah.
today.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Altus's will be in what, like
Tuesday,
like
8 p.m. JST.
How many hours is that from now?
A lot.
Like, yeah, like I don't know,
17 hours or something?
Yeah, 17 hours. Yeah,
Yeah.
a bunch of hours.
Yeah.
Many hours.
And then Ryzar's is second.
Yep. Mine will be on Wednesday morning for North America and Wednesday evening for my fellow Asia peeps. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Rises will be
yeah.
exactly a day after mine.
Actually, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, same time starting at 1 day after mine.
24 hours after Altus's.
And then mine is after that. On Thursday night for EU gamers. Probably be around lunchtime for NA gamers. And it'll be very, very early in the morning for JP gamers. I think it's 6 a.m. It's my usual evening slot. So if you watch me in my usual evening slot, like my horror night slots, it's that time. 9 p.m. UK time, 10 p.m. EU time, or 6 a.m. JST.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess it's like 11 a.m. or whatever, 1 p.m. for NA, give or take PST and EST, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll be on Thursday or Friday morning for Asia.
Sounds
But yeah,
good.
come check us out. And then I
Yeah.
guess Naya, if he decides wants to do one at some point, maybe next week, I don't know. Up to him, I guess.
I think I mostly give my opinions in this stream.
Mhm.
If you do have any questions, you can ask me like at the end of my stream. I usually do like a small zatsu, so
Yeah.
I
Same
feel like you have
here.
enough advice if 4 other boys talk about it. So
Yeah. Come watch this back. Use it. Submit your things and good luck.
Yeah, yeah.
Have fun through the process. And if you don't get in, just, keep your head up. Try and learn from what I don't know what happens if you don't get in because I got in. So I don't know.
Well.
Do they give you feedback on why or why they don't? I don't know. Dark Overlords, can you confirm that? Seeing as like we don't have experience with that because we're here. So do you give feedback on why? Are they allowed to ask why? If they don't, to improve for the next time, is there any information about that? If we could get a heads up on that, that'd be great. But in the
I'm assuming
meantime,
most
yeah,
likely,
just
yeah. Probably don't expect feedback because that's a lot.
It's
if
a
you
lot
have
of
to answer
people.
like every single person. So
True.
most likely, if you don't get in, maybe it might be difficult, but maybe think about like what you could have done better and try to apply it next time.
I'm pretty
guys,
sure they will
take
at
it from
least
me.
say no to you. You won't just get ignored. You will at least
I will
find out that
say
you're not in. But
if you made it past the application process, they will show in the email. They will tell you if you whether or not you got into the next one or not. So just look out for the email. Every information.
whether they'll go into details, I have no idea.
Yeah.
We'll have to wait and see.
Every detailed stuff that if
we
you
have
guys
been
have like,
abandoned.
extra information that you want to know will be in the email most likely. So yeah.
Yep. So make sure you got. That's another thing. Talking of the emails, make sure if whenever you see the email, I'm not going to give out any email addresses, but any email correspondence you get from anyone at FSP from the process onwards. My head was going to explode for a second. Just make sure
Drink
you
water.
like whitelist the email addresses and stuff. Make sure you check your spam folder. And yeah, obviously for the first stage, just first stage. Wait for like a couple of weeks after at least for the when the auditions close. So
Yeah. Make sure to check your spam
depends how
too.
many there are, right? There could be crazy amount of auditions. Every year there is a new generation of people that turn of age.
Age.
So that
Oh my
finally,
God.
yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, right.
yeah,
There
it's
might be
true.
some 17-year-olds that wanted to be in Gen 2, but they couldn't. But now they are. Maybe they've been streaming for this year since they became 18. So, yeah. Good luck. Have fun. And if you don't get in, then try again next time. Learn from your mistakes. Improve. Stream now. Stream now and forever until you can keep trying. because if you don't get in and you haven't streamed and you start streaming for this year and then you apply for the next time, you'll have so much more experience. And especially with the whole process, if you get like halfway, maybe you get to the very last stage, well, now you know what the interview is going to ask you. Now you know what you to expect from the live stream test. You have a huge advantage for the next time because you've already been in that process. So take it, don't be too upset, take it for the next time and use that for the
Take it from me,
Gen 4.
guys. I'm literally, I went through that. So don't give up because you could definitely make it. If you don't get in this time, there's always a next time. You know.
Can you say
Mhm.
where you got to?
No.
Or can you type it if you can't?
Oh, I
I'm
can type it.
curious.
I can
Like,
show
tell
it
me
for
after
you
that.
guys. I can tell
Okay,
you
okay,
guys,
I'm
but I
curious.
can't
If
tell.
you can't
I
say,
can't
but-
tell them. But if you guys want to know,
Yeah, how far did you go? How much information from the inside did you have at that point for the next time? Oh! Oh! Oh, damn. Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so it was that stage at least for sure.
Yep.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah,
Mhm.
so again, if you get through to any stages during the thing, then, you know, make sure you make a note of any questions. If you get through to the first interview or the other thing, maybe note down the questions. And then, you know, who knows what the questions will be next time. They might be completely all different, but yeah, it'll give you an advantage. So always look at the positives if you don't get in. So yeah.
Yeah, there's so much, like, genuinely there's so many things that going through the process, like, now you know, it really is a huge advantage. So even if you don't think you can make it all the way to the end, just give it your best shot, see how far you can go, learn from it, improve next time. You know, you can kind of get the vibe of like, oh, so this is kind of what they're looking for, this is what they kind of want. So next time I can really cater myself, right, to fit those expectations and needs, while also maintaining what you want, what you are, of course, right? But it gives a perspective at least. So if anything, if you're like not a huge confident person, take it as a you know, a way to gain some experience for yourself. Yeah, not only for this, but like for other things as well, other jobs and stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if you have experienced a lot of job interviews in the past and you've practiced, that will definitely help you.
Absolutely.
Obviously, they're not all going to be like, you know, like normal job interview questions. There might be some, but it will definitely be something that will help you if you've practiced for interviews in the past, for sure. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
With that being said, thank you everybody for coming on by to our audition guide, and thank you to the boys for being with me. Hee hee.
And if you get in and you become the dog policeman cop, then you better make sure you can bark better than me.
And I'm taking you out for walkies if you are.
Oh. Are we gonna say
And
like
you
our
definitely
things
have to
that we're
bark,
gonna do to
bark
our
better than
co-hosts?
Malim for sure. So
Oh, hey, I can. Never mind. I'm not gonna say.
Oh,
No.
Never mind. What?
No.
I'm not gonna roast him too much. It's his channel now, so I don't want the cinder buns coming for me on the
Nah,
timeline.
they'll help you actually. Yeah. I know how they're like.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, see you in the next audition stream, Altus, later tonight.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'll let you boys go now. So thank you guys so much. Thank you.
Goodbye. Good luck, guys.
Bye.
Good
Yes.
luck.
Good luck to all the
Good luck.
applicants.
Good luck.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. I will take a bit of time to thank all the super chats today, and I'll leave this up here. And also, for me as well, if you guys have any like questions you want to ask me for auditions, I don't have a solo thing because you know, I did this thing today as well, and it's on my channel. But you guys can always ask me throughout any of my streams this week. So, but without further ado, let me go through the super chats. I want to thank Cloud for the 5 gifted. Thank you. Yupi-san, Juken no gifted. Arigatou gozaimasu. Arigatou. Ja, thank you for the 1 gifted bun. Kisei, thank you for the 10 gifted as well. Thank you. Mimi, welcome back to the bonfire for 2 months. Audition guide, I can't believe more baby. Yeah, more babies. Cloud, thank you also for the 2 months as well. It's only natural to be happy and excited about becoming parents. Jokes aside, so proud of you guys becoming senpais. Not yet. You guys are still stuck with Ravanis for a couple of more months. But yes, we will have Kohais very soon. And all the Cinnabuns here too. We're gonna be old together. We're gonna be like 1 year old in the bonfire, you know? Or like around that time. So I hope you guys can take care of your Kohais too. Any new Ravelum or whatever. Oh my god, we're gonna have to make like a new name for 3 generations, right? Ravelabalabalum, whatever their name would be. I hope you guys can take care of any new people into the community as well, right? Or senpais too. Yeah, you guys will be senpais to any new incoming FSP EN enjoyer. Isn't that crazy? And Cloud, thank you so much for another 5 gifted. Thank you. And Idol Boys, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you for sharing such good advice. Good luck to all the boys applying. I can't wait to support you. We're all waiting for you guys. So do your best. Take the time, of course. Take the time. Do your best. You guys got it. We know for sure. And Izanagi, thank you so much for the super chat. Otsuma, thank you for hosting for the audition guide. We're so glad you became our fire genie. Have a good rest later on. Thank you so much. Thank you. And I believe that is it. So many exciting things coming, and so many new projects and everything. It's gonna be so much fun. I can't wait for all the boys. Good luck. We're here waiting for you. So yeah, later today, I'm gonna go take a nap though because it is around 3 a.m. But later tonight, I will be having my Menchi stream. We're gonna be mixing again. If you guys are interested in that, make sure to check it out. It's gonna start at 1 p.m. JST. So yeah, we're gonna go back to mixing. Finally doing a proper mix instead of just timing and tuning. So if you're in the bonfire, I know a lot of people got gifted buns, so make sure to thank the gifters as well. Hopefully I'll see you guys there. And yeah, besides that, we're having a lot of dual streams this week. I really wanted to do some special stuff. And oh yes, we also have, I don't know if you guys noticed, but we also have a hand cam. That one is gonna be like a little bit more White Day themed, kind of, because I missed it last week. I didn't have time, so that one is gonna be a Lego hand cam, and I've decided on a set and some things I want to do for that stream. So that one is gonna be our kind of like White Day kind of thing. So sorry guys for being late, but you know, now I have a bit of more time for you guys, so look out for that. It will be on Thursday starting at 3 a.m. JST. Oh, Club Netherlands, a rogue sniper. Thank you so much for sniping a Cinnabon here. Thank you. Yeah, I think besides that, a lot of collabs, a lot of fun things going on. I'll see you guys there. All right. Oh, Zura, I'm so stressed hearing this. I'm not even applying. Hearing now you managed to get here with the boys makes me. Oh my god, I can't even read it because of the because of the white background. I'm sorry, I can't even read it. My gosh. Let me. Oh. Oh, okay, hold up. Let me make sure I can read this. Where is my... This. And this. 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 Wait. Oh. Hold up. I don't know. I don't think... Wait. I don't think I can get it right now. Oh no. Wait, why doesn't that work? Oh, this maybe this one. Oh wait, no, I know why. Hold up. Give me a second. I need to get some things out. So I can look at the thingy. Or do I not have it? Oh no. No, I got it. I'm super smart. That. Okay. Sorry for the wait. I'm having a little bit of an issue. Okay, now here we go. So stressed hearing this and not even applying. Hearing how you managed to get here with the boys makes me feel insanely appreciative of the fact that you're now with us. Congrats on being pregnant, Lem. At least your husband supports. Thank you, Zuda. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, guys. It's already been mentioned. So, but yeah, I have auditioned twice. I've done this twice. So you can kind of imagine how when I say like. Honestly, I do not want to audition again. It is a lengthy process. It's hard. I understand. If you guys are like definitely stressed about it, it's totally valid. I understand. Doing it over again made me very, it's such a lengthy process. It's definitely like very, because like you expect so much, and then it kind of like if you don't make it, it's very, very disappointing. But don't beat yourself up, guys. Never give up. Hey, maybe maybe you'll be like me. You try this year. If it didn't work out, you might come in next year. It's not necessarily about how good you are as a streamer or entertainer. It also has to factor in how well you fit with the group and how well you fit the character. So for me, it didn't work out that way for Avalon, but it worked very well for Ravanis, and I wouldn't be anybody else anymore. I love being me here for you guys, so take it from me, guys. Never give up. You guys could definitely do it, even if you don't make it through this time. There's always the next time. So with that being said, I think that is it for me. Thank you guys so much. We're going to raid into Cass. He's gonna have his, I think, a Zatsu stream, I believe. So have fun with him. I'll see you guys later tonight, or afternoon. Yeah. Otsumlem, thank you guys. Thank you. See you soon.